Christian's taking a picture right now. He's not paying attention to the stream. He's taking selfies. That is more important than hitting fade on this sick transition.
Oh! Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show.
It's another one. Can't do that.
You did it.
Italian, Italy.
Is it the Italian beer, maybe?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, we'll get
it felt right. Might have felt wrong, though.
All right.
Maybe that's why it felt right.
Ask yourself that in about 10 years.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to another episode of The Wanger Show. This is episode 376.
376, yay! Metagross.
Yeah.
Metagross.
Magagross.
Yo.
We should turn all...
Speaking of Maga, there was a booth not far from here when I was coming up.
Really?
Selling shirts and flags and stuff. Care to explain that at all?
I mean, I didn't do it.
I don't know.
How many of those you see in San Dimas?
That's not relevant to the conversation. He's taking another photo. He's taking another photo right now instead of just talk. Oh, there we go. Okay,
Boom.
you good? You got it.
Man, I can't explain these things. I like the first one better. I can't explain these things.
Okay.
Back home.
What things?
These flags.
Okay, got it.
What's with these flags? You want to know real?
I've never been a big flag guy.
No.
Like just having that being a part of your lawn.
Sorry. You're just looking off.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No disrespect to anyone who does. I'm
course.
just saying I don't see myself as that.
Nah.
I don't see myself wearing shorts.
I like
I'm
me
more
a,
of a pants guy.
white flag. I give up.
You just give up.
Yeah.
That's what you put in front of your house. No matter what the issue is, I surrender.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you win. Are you happy?
Please don't be mad at me, for the love of God.
Yeah.
It feels great to be back in the studio again. You got that toasty feeling, Just like we're back.
Dude, it was, if you thought it was hot in here, oh my God, Brian's was even hotter.
Ooh, I wasn't. It all is a blur at this point.
That was hot. Maybe it was just me.
The 4 people sandwiched together might have also.
Yeah. Maybe.
It feels like that couch that we were on last week wasn't much larger than this one. So the fact that all 4 of us were on that is
a pretty big couch.
Kind of impressive that we're able to manage that for over 2 hours.
Yeah, we did it.
But go us.
We know how to do these things. Doing live shows like this, it's in our blood. It's in it's second nature. It's second hand.
Yeah.
So
why'd you guys good at it?
I was getting to. So why did you guys struggle when I was gone? It was one show.
It was just
Did you forget stuff?
No, cameras just didn't work. Basically, it was power. I think it was a power supply issue going from because it was going to not necessarily the tower directly or the Mac directly. It was going to an extender. So it was going into the. That Mac. Was one of the things. There was many things that we were trying to figure out within 15 minutes, which is never a great thing to figure out.
Yeah.
In terms of time frame. That second show we figured out with.
It was fine.
It was just me and Brian, I believe, on the second one. That one worked perfectly.
I say it was fine, but I don't.
That was a great episode.
How many did you do?
We did 2 this time around, and the 3 was with the one you brought.
With the one.
Okay.
Yeah, that looked good. That's what I think. That's what
that one
meant.
Looked great.
I said,
when you
the
brought
second
your camera.
The second. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I said. Oh, the second one you guys did. I didn't see it in a second of that.
Now it was a good episode. It's one of our better episodes, I'd say. Maybe the best one.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But it was good. We talked about college and life experiences for the first hour and a half.
Jesus.
We had good, funny, deep conversations about our journeys to God.
When you guys peaked or what?
Yeah. And we were like, man, those are the decisions that we made.
Yeah.
It was actually a great episode.
Okay. Well, listen to it.
Yeah, listen to 2 episodes ago. Then
Stop
come back
this.
and check
Then
this
go
one out.
and check that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm happy to be back here.
Yeah.
Again in the cozy studio with a Rodecaster and cameras that don't lag and audio that's synced up.
She's been missing us.
Yeah.
She was like, play with me.
She's like, God damn it.
Me. Check the fucking music room. Scary movie, too. It's spooky month.
I haven't really gotten into it yet. I haven't watched anything.
Oh, my God.
I've been too busy watching the MLB Playoffs.
Oh, that's a different
horror.
Watching that's this? A different horror.
Oh, my God, buddy. Can I know we got your new football team for the year, Titans, who I believe are winless.
Dude, I've been gone for
they're
my mind's been gone.
I think you left right around the time the season started, I want to say.
How are they doing? Have not watched.
Not good. They're either winless or they've won just one game. The
Winless,
Titans are terrible. But can I interest you, sir, in the MLB playoffs? Because this shit has been awesome.
Yeah.
No?
How are the Angels doing?
Any of it? That's not relevant. I'm praising the other teams. I'm praising all the other teams besides the Dodgers. Basically,
aren't they 2-0?
Who?
Dodgers?
No. You didn't watch last night's game?
No. Okay, they're 1-1.
Are you familiar with the drama that happened last night?
No.
Oh, you're gonna love this. As an old school baseball boy, you're gonna love this.
Oh wait, was it the fans throwing shit at the Padres? Yeah, that's gross. Stop doing
all
that.
the shit that led to that. Okay, so it starts out. Mookie Betts. He hits a
Mookie.
Is it Mookie?
You said Mookie.
Is it like Mookie?
Do you say Kamala
I think I had a double O sound there. Careful. He hits one into the stands, and the guy Profar goes up to catch it, and then it's like, everyone thinks it's a home run. The crowd's cheering. Mookie Betts is running around second base. The graphic throws up it's a home run, and then he reveals that he has the ball, so he robbed it. So that pissed everybody off. That was a lot of fun. And then there was a lot of shit talking going on from there, pretty much till the end of the game. And then that guy who robbed the ball from the fan, he walked back up. I think it was like the 6th or 7th inning, and he gave him a ball back. And the fan chucked the ball back into the field. But that's what started the shit, because there's a guy behind him who thought, oh, yeah, fuck this guy, and throws a ball at him.
This was at Dodger Stadium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big surprise, guys. Dodgers fans acting shitty. What?
I'm sorry.
What?
All of them?
I know. There's shitty fan bases in every team. I just love every opportunity that I can possibly have here to make fun of the Dodgers. You guys are going to win.
Because they made it?
No, just because.
By the way, you're not making fun of the Dodgers. You're making fun of the fans.
No, I'm making fun of the Dodgers.
No.
The entire operation.
No.
Players, fans alike.
When Taylor Swift fans go crazy, you're not saying stuff about Taylor. You're saying stuff about their fans.
I hate the team, too, though.
You hate Taylor?
No. In this metaphor, sure.
Wow.
But I don't.
Headline.
I'm saying
Cody Hall hates Taylor Swift.
If we're
you and Trump are so
lining
alike.
up the metaphors now to make sure they line up, then sure. But
okay.
No, I hate the Dodgers just as much as I hate the Dodgers.
As much as Taylor Swift?
Kidding me? Not as much as Taylor Swift.
Okay. No. You're like, you should be.
I should double down. I hate everybody.
No, you should pull a Trump on Twitter. Like, you haven't posted in how long on Twitter? Just tweet, I hate the Dodgers. Like a fucking child.
I'm trying to think of, like, if I were to randomly tweet again, what would my comeback be?
I tweeted today.
What?
I responded to Eric on Twitter.
Oh,
That's
my God.
Because I was going to send him something that I saw in our, like, group chat. And I had seen he was already tagged in it. Oh, okay. It was what is
Something
it?
Saw.
Yeah, Billy from Saw, the fucking Jigsaw puppet, is gonna be in Fortnite. Someone tagged him in it, and he's like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
What's happening to this world?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, anyways, okay. So you hate the Dodgers.
Yes, but the Padres were loving this shit. They were
the fathers.
Yeah, they were just fucking with the fans the whole night. One guy. Tatis starts like gyrating his hips toward him and then like farts on him. It's fucking great. You haven't seen these videos? No, it's Tatis. Fernando Tatis Jr.
Junior.
And it was a thing of people. It's
Crouch.
We have a soundbite of it, buddy. Yeah.
Junior.
Yeah, that's right. Junior.
It's all right. I haven't been in the studio.
We have just that was 3 years ago soundbite probably. Yeah.
See all that dust? Yeah. Let me get my Febreze and
how often do you cleanse this area? Do you
Wouldn't you like
what do you do in here that you need constant
over here?
Going
not
on?
Much. No, I wipe shit down. Okay. I've been meaning to organize and clean shit, but I've been fucking busy. Okay. I've been gone. I'm married. What do you want me to fucking do?
To talk to you about your marriage, your wedding, because you were
we
on the show
last week.
No. We talked about the trip last week. We did not really talk about your wedding.
No one asked.
So I have the questions now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was your wedding?
Oh, it was good.
It was a good fun time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you cry?
I teared up. Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Amber
it
teared up too.
You, right?
Yeah. She had
just like an overwhelming thing of happiness.
She had beautiful vows that I was like, wow, you think that of me?
Yeah.
Wow, that's you messed up.
Did she go first? With the vows?
I went first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Because
I was like, I'm the top dog here. Okay. But she did. They'd had like some I forget what they called it, but like it was like a tradition in Italy to like break off this giant piece of bread, like this giant loaf. And
you guys eat a pizza, Lady in the Tramp style?
No, that would have been cute. But
that makes more sense.
You're making a better wedding than what this was. No, there was no spaghetti at this wedding.
Oh, that was a rule.
Jesus, man, come on. But so you break off this giant piece of bread, and they say like whoever breaks off the bigger one, they're the one that's like in charge or whatever. Wears the pants, if you will. She broke off the big.
You had
piece.
the tiny little.
Yeah, had a tiny little piece. Yeah, she's strong. Yeah. She's so strong.
Those strong hands.
I'm not. I was like, good. You be in charge. You take over. I don't want to be in charge.
Okay. How long was the ceremony? How was the food? What was going on?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful views from what I've seen, like right on the water. It looked like
we just got the photos from it.
Oh
too.
man,
we're kind of going through everything.
Nice. JPEGs or PNGs? What are we talking here?
They're big.
Yeah, big files.
Yeah,
probably
big.
PNG.
Big old files.
What we got here? Do you have an HEIC? No, it's probably for only iPhones. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like those files.
No.
Sometimes they don't pop up.
You can never load them into like.
No.
It's frustrating.
You got to convert them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to like a little
or like
site.
just screenshot them. Sometimes you can just save it as a .jpeg.
Oh, Cody.
That was one option. That's not the option I do, but it's an option.
It was your first thing you went to.
It's an easier route.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, food was great. Like weather was perfect.
Okay.
The ceremony was quick. It was only like 30 minutes.
Okay.
There was like some downtime in between, between like, because it was like the ceremony, and then we took some photos with everybody, and then we had a bunch of appetizers. We had like the most appetizers. It was so much appetizers, like so much little finger foods and stuff. We had like scallops. We had these
bruschetta and shit like that.
Yes, that was really good.
I've never gotten the appeal of bruschetta, and I feel like this is something. Well, that's your first problem. Tell me how you want to pronounce it. Bruschetta.
Call me by your name, and I'll call you
Jesus. I don't like it. The bread's too hard. I don't like the fucking tomatoes and shit on there. It's
so, so let me read this. We had cold. This is the title of it. Air baguette with lard and honey.
Ooh, you had to get lard in your wedding day, of course.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Bresaola reloade with ricotta and chives. Smoked salmon on a bed of crispy rye bread, and bruschetta with fresh tomatoes and cheese.
Okay. These were just the appetizers.
Mm-hmm. These are the cold finger foods.
Oh boy.
Then the hot finger foods.
Okay, what do we got here? Meatballs?
Deep fried salted cod balls.
Ooh. What's a cod ball?
It's fish. I knew exactly you didn't know what it was because you're like, ooh.
I know what a cod is.
Oh, okay. But I thought you don't like fish.
I don't. But I also brought up salmon 5 seconds ago.
All right. Oh, this one you would have liked. Mini Fasona beef burgers with fontina lettuce and homemade sauce.
Okay.
There was vegan tempura. People like the Ventura. And then fried Valtellinian dough balls with cheese.
A lot of balls going on.
A lot of balls. And then there were appetizer miniatures. These are all just like
those are all mini things?
Yes.
So there's mini burgers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's adorable.
And then seared scallops with broccoli, cream of confit, tomato, and coral mayonnaise.
A lot of seafood here.
Oh.
Okay.
The scallops were great. Okay. And then eggplant meatballs with sweet pepper cream.
Oh my God. Eggplant meatballs.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Just had to think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was all prior. These were all the appetizers. And then we had like 2 main courses, saffron risotto, it's a sauce that was like on top. It's like the rice. Do you know what that is? Risotto. And then we had like a chicken breast with roasted potato puree.
Okay. Okay.
And those were both lovely. And then we had a wedding cake.
Okay. How many layers are we talking here? How many different flavors?
So we were tripping because
it's gonna be okay.
There was like one big thick layer, and then the bottom was like whoa.
Okay.
And so when we did the cut, we tried going all the way. We're like, hey, it's not going all the way. The bottom was just for show. Yeah, but it was some kind of like vanilla coconut creamy one, and
that
like,
sounds good.
It was so fucking good.
Regret of my weddings that I did not like our cake.
Oh no!
Like
we had to eat it a year later because
we had
fridge?
You said you have yours, by the way. Did you ship that all the way back?
But we had said on our 1-year anniversary that we're just gonna recreate it.
Yeah. Okay. That's better than having.
Yeah, because we both were like,
we tried
I don't understand it.
A year later, it was disgusting.
Of course
it was
it
just
is.
icy and frozen. Yeah. It was terrible. But the top section was red velvet. And I just, that's what we got. And I just, not a huge fan.
Did Marissa like red velvet?
She liked it, yeah. So,
sacrifice.
I wanted like the peanut butter
cake?
ones and all that shit at the bottom.
Oh,
yeah, but,
okay.
Next time.
And then we ended the night with coffee and biscuits.
Okay.
I don't remember the biscuits. Do I remember biscuits? I don't remember. But everything in Italy, you no matter what your meal, you end with coffee.
Really?
But it's not a coffee. It's like an espresso shot.
Sure.
This is the fucking strongest coffee I've ever had in my entire life. Because at that point, as I'm sure you know, as someone who has also been married.
Yeah.
No, other one.
I get it. Yeah, the ring.
Anyways.
Let's try to sync up here.
Ooh, zirconium.
That felt right.
What do you got?
Black diamond ceramic.
Amber wouldn't go for diamond. No. At that point, but like after the wedding cake, I was like, oh, because
it's a lot of food. You got all those finger foods. You got all those balls you got to gobble up.
So many balls.
Yeah.
So it was basically ceremony, photos, appetizers. Then when we sat to eat meal, I did a surprise video for Amber with Draco.
Right.
That we
How'd
kind
that
of
play, by the way?
It was great. Yeah. I wish that I would have been able to. It was just like
I watched some rough cuts of this. Gave some supportive notes.
Yeah.
Like, good job.
Yeah.
I only give the toughest criticism.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that stupid dog.
I should tell you, like, this is a terrible idea.
I wanted to do it more on like the ceremony. There's some like logistics behind it, and we like awkwardly just had the iPad and she held it. But we did it kind of like after one of our meals, and she liked it. And then we did all the dances and whatnot. We were all awkwardly dancing by ourselves and whatnot. That was fun.
I was gonna say, how was like the post-wedding reception style events? How did those go?
It was all sort of like, it was all fun. We did the mother, son, father, daughter dances. Me and Amber danced with each other.
What'd you dance to with your mom? Was it a country song?
Oh no!
When
it was
a mother loves her son.
No, it was a Michael Bublé song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
I love you, mama.
Yeah,
that's how it goes. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Michael Bublé.
Is that the song that I danced to?
It's got to be.
I don't think so.
Got a unique voice. That I love you, mama song.
I was surprised because I thought for sure she was gonna pick some kind of country song or something like that, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
But Amber and I danced to At Last. No, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of country, I think I had to have said this. For my wedding, I had a no country policy with the DJ.
Yeah, I remember that. That's good.
Then my stepdad tried to play a country song, and he got turned down, and that was the most awkward thing that I've had to be pulled aside for. And I was like, I'm sorry. No, I had a policy, man.
Okay, all right. Did all the dances, and then all of us kind of jumped in. We're dancing together and whatnot. We're having fun. And then we did the second course. Oh, look at Mark, you son of a bitch.
Unbelievable.
And then, then we had the cake. Then we had our coffee. Because at that point, I was out. I was ready to go to sleep. I was so tired. And Amber and I had to do photographs on a boat, like in the middle of the lake.
After the festivities?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I was
That's interesting. Most of the time you do it in between, right?
Well, because...
Well, if you're going on a boat, I get it.
So that was sort of like the ending of it, Think of it as like driving away in the car with the little...
Oh, nice,
You know what I mean?
Nice.
But we got
kind of soda cans in the ocean.
They do not care about pollution, by the way.
There's turtles just swimming by. What the fuck, man?
I popped a champagne bottle in one of the photographs. It was one of my favorite photographs because it was like our reaction to the champagne cork going off. And I was like, do I do it into the lake? They're like, yeah, no, it's fine. I was like,
you can cork the lake if you want.
I know, but I just felt that. I wanted to keep. So one of the things that I did for this trip, I kept as many corks from wine or champagne as I could, just to kind of keep it all. I had like 5 wine bottles and 2 champagnes, almost 3. Almost like every hotel we went to, they had like champagne for us. It was lovely. Then the boat ride got delayed a little bit because it started to rain. It was like perfect all day, and then towards the end it rained a little bit. Then it cleared up, but those are some of the best photos. It was like nice and overcast and stuff. And then the original plan, because the wedding was supposed to end at like 5. I think it ended closer to like 6:30. We were all gonna basically like the original plan was to like maybe go to my parents' Airbnb. They were pretty close to us, but like her family was like kind of on the other side of the lake
of Italy.
Yes. Which, by the way, Lake Como was like a 7-minute drive to Switzerland. We were like right there.
7?
Yes, like just right over the hill. Yeah.
So in terms of the geography at all, where on the boot were you?
On the boot?
Yeah, you know how Italy looks like a boot?
I thought you were just being clever saying
no. I'm saying like geographically speaking, where is this lake? Where did you get hitched? Were you on the toe? Were you on the heel?
We're up on
calf?
On the top part where you put your foot in of the boot.
Okay, you're on the shin.
Yes, sure. We're up north
of the boot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were furthest up north.
Okay. Just 7 minutes from Switzerland.
Yes, okay. 7 minutes from Switzerland. And then the whole trip, we basically just worked our way kind of down south to the coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, we were initially like, oh yeah, maybe we can all meet up at the Airbnb and just like, have some drinks, maybe have everyone was so full at that point. We were like, there's no way we're doing dinner. But we all just like, we're like, no, we're done.
Going to sleep.
Yeah, we're done for the day.
Okay.
I think Amber and I met up. Who did we meet up with? Did we do something after that? I don't even remember. I think they all went out to dinner.
Make friends out there?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you meant like you met up with someone like you knew.
Oh, no,
I was like, who the fuck did you see out in Italy?
No, But yeah, no, that was that. And then and then it was crazy because by the time our wedding happened, that was day 4 in Italy.
Okay.
And
so you're used to the time at this point?
Yeah. We had fully like gotten used to the jet lag and all that. But at that point, like the next morning, and every other day I was like, fuck, we still have like 4 more places to go to. Like it felt like we'd been there for so long. By the time the 5th day happened, we were like, fuck, our like vacation is just starting. Yeah. Like our honeymoon is just like, this is wild.
Luckily, like when you were traveling, you didn't have to get up early though, right?
No.
Because I unfortunately did.
There was only 1 or 2 times that we had to get up super early. Okay. One was for we did a boat tour of the Amalfi Coast.
Right.
We went to Amalfi, Positano, because we stayed in Sorrento, which is at towards the end of the boot, and then we saw the coast and stuff. So we woke up pretty early for that. That was like the earliest we went.
By the way, I was listening back to last week's episode when you mentioned the part where Amber just likes to float away. It's so funny. I like to float. It was great.
She was freaking me out.
Just randomly floating away.
Yeah. I'm glad she had a life vest on, but like I was like, get back here.
Yeah.
That was so much fun though. It was freaky, but it was cool.
Laserbolt brings up an interesting point. Lake Como is where they filmed Naboo and Attack the Clones. Mm-hmm. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. It's like the only like live action shot in that whole damn movie. Which is funny because I had a friend that I used to work with at one of my old jobs who texted me when he saw the photos I posted on Instagram. He's like, "Yo, you get married on Naboo?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." Not the exact same location, but. It is indeed the same place. Nice. Mark Ellis, who I did text him and Ken if they were available.
On your wedding day?
Yeah, to come. Okay, yeah.
Hey guys, you busy?
I asked them if they wanted to join tonight's show, but they were busy. So Mark sent in a super chat. Thank you. Sorry I couldn't swing by because I'm doing a big Hollywood stuff. Great to see Christian back. Hope your lady enjoyed Italy's finest pasta in vino, and I hope Christian could find a plain cheeseburger. Mark. Now, don't tempt me. Yeah. No, I didn't have one thing of American food.
You had your little mini burgers though, but those
that's the closest thing.
Yeah, those are still Italian food.
I didn't even choose that. They chose that for me. Sure, well, technically, I think we did. But
you were force-fed these cheeseburgers. Yes. There's nothing you could do.
I didn't eat McDonald's.
Okay.
We had McDonald's right there on Lake Como. I refused. Mm-hmm. Did not.
Yeah. I sided with, I think it was Eric who was saying this, of trying fast food in other places. I think that's fun. That's a fun concept.
If the only time I would have, so the last place we stayed in was Sorrento, and it was like a wonderful, beautiful little town. But our hotel was like, it was pretty bougie.
Okay.
And it was like the restaurant there was pretty expensive, and we were like a 20-minute walk from like the little town. So we're like, oh, we don't want to walk all the way to town. We don't want to eat at this restaurant. It was like, if we had a McDonald's right now, we'd fucking crush a couple burgers right now.
And when I was in Ireland, again, I don't mean to make your honeymoon about mine, but when we were trying to, similar situation where like, it was late at night, and apparently over there, all the fucking restaurants close super early. So I'm walking around like shit, and like, there it is, a Burger King. There's a Burger King right there, and I was like, let's fucking do it. Yeah. So we had Burger King in Ireland.
Oh, there you go.
Tastes the same.
Yeah. I mean, again, if there was one right there, I would not have hesitated.
Yeah.
There were a lot of, for some reason, at all of the train stations, there were Five Guys. They just had Five Guys in every train station.
At least change it to the Italian language. It'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is in Italian.
Cinco. No, it's not. Yeah. No, it's pretty close though. It's pretty close to Spanish, but not nearly. But I did get into the habit of, buongiorno, buonasera. You say grazie. That's just thank you.
How do you say sorry? That's how I'd lead off every conversation.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think in Spanish it's
mucho sorry, of course.
No, I don't know. Lo siento? I think that's in Spanish. Lo siento?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Get a pop-up on your OBS. Are we still going? What's that say?
Oh,
We got tiny font, a big red X.
Shit. No. We're still going.
We're still good. Oh no, what do we got to do? Let's narrate
fine.
here.
It's just the recording. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Oh, so the stream's going, but the recording stops. So
yeah.
Hopefully the power doesn't go out, is what you're saying.
No.
Or else we'd have no backup.
Because I forgot to set this.
Oh, and he was talking so much shit about the tech setup with me and Brian, but this guy forgets to fix his record settings. Look at this. There we go. Get that in there. Get that in. Calvin says, what y'all drinking? Looks new to me. Funny you mentioned, Calvin, because Christian has brought over the finest alcoholic cuisine. What was I going to say there? The finest alcoholic beverage from Italy. Peroni is what we're drinking, which is, of course, an Italian beverage.
It's all they drink over there. So I'm just going to have to rip it from YouTube. It's going to take a minute.
Oh, shit.
Because my storage is full, and I haven't unloaded it.
Your storage is full. That's a new one. Your storage is never full.
Because before I left, You're
so good about that.
I know. I switched my settings on my Premiere, and I think I fucked it up. So
oh, my God. It's embarrassing for you. It's going to be okay.
No, I mean.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed for you.
I didn't text you for the passwords.
Hey.
It's every time.
I'm sorry you sent me a doc in 2019 with all of our passwords, and I've misplaced it. Okay?
Why don't you save it?
I was on my phone at the time. I didn't have my laptop with me. I was on Brian's computer. You think Brian's got it saved? He damn sure doesn't have it saved.
Definitely not. But
anyway.
Anyway,
we're drinking Peroni tonight, Calvin.
Peroni, baby. Thank you, Calvin. Yeah. Appreciate it. No, yeah, they have this everywhere. And I've had it here before, but for some reason. Excuse me. I just very much love it here. So
that was fucking great. That was good. That was very good. I forgot what I was talking about before our tech disaster.
You were making my honeymoon about yours.
No. Related to the record thing. So if you guys are audio listeners, you're probably not going to get an episode till tomorrow, right? If we have to rip it from YouTube because the YouTube processing on these live streams takes a while, right?
Yeah. Oh, and I do the video side of it too. Fuck me.
Mm-hmm. So that's annoying. Little delay on the audio side.
Can't even download it straight from YouTube, like our YouTube studio.
You can't until it's fully processed. It's very annoying. Right. Even though you can watch it back shortly after the fact and it'll be 1080 or 4K, whatever. But you cannot download it for a while. It's been very annoying on the YouTube side for years now, and I hate it. I hate it.
I thought I saw something pop up too on the thing on the OBS.
Interesting.
But was that another error?
Might have been. There's a lot of things popping up on your screens these days.
Yeah,
Who the hell
knows? That was weird timing.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah. Aside from that, what else? What else do you want to know? Anything wedding wise you want to know? What was trip wise?
I'm glad you had a great time.
Great foods. Yeah.
I'm glad I got all the deets now.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like a lovely time.
Yeah. No, it was fun.
What'd you get down to on the dance floor?
Oh.
Besides the sentimental dances, anything crazy?
No, it's kind of
You didn't get down on it?
No.
No? You didn't? This is how we do it?
This is how I feel like I did. I had a whole playlist on
No
there.
Semi-Charm Kind of Life?
No. We did put This Is Halloween in there, but I didn't hear that didn't pop up.
Okay.
That would have been I would have been fucking Yeah, my grandma getting down to This Is Halloween.
This is my bop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any Hoosers. So yeah, it's spooky month. You're not watching anything
I'm not
spooky.
watching shit.
Are you watching kick streams?
No.
That's what all the kids are doing, kick streams.
No, I'm not.
You're not a fan of Jack Doherty?
I'm not. No. Oh, he's the guy who crashed his car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, how old is that kid?
Oh, he's 20.
Okay.
Barely 19,
good. I was going to
21.
say he has a punchable face. I didn't want to say I was going to punch a child. But
yeah. So I mean, you're like 2 decades older than him.
Hey, 1 and a quarter. Okay, careful now.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
Anyway, what an idiot.
Cody's dozen. Yeah. I saw that this popped up. I have to say I don't watch anything on Kick because I don't subscribe to the stuff that they promote.
Okay.
It's not great stuff.
Okay.
And
that being said, follow us at Amateur Hour Films.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Once it's all.
What if that's a platform where we thrive?
Probably, because you can quite literally do whatever you want on
we
that
can
site.
have karaoke streams and not have them be taken down.
People, I think people stream entire movies on there without fucking any consequences. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay.
And that's not even the worst thing. There's really disgusting things on there. But and it's mostly kids watching it. That's what makes it worse. I bring this up though because Jack Doherty fella is the worst example of what like streamers are today. Because there's a good handful of streamers out there that are like very fun and entertaining. I don't typically watch them. I see highlights of stuff. I'm like, wow, these guys are pretty funny. These people are entertaining. But like, it's these IRL streamers, in real life streamers that go around and just fucking with people.
Oh, he's the one who has his bodyguard.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
This is what pisses me off. Like he goes up to people and rubs elbows, and he's like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And his giant, big old bodyguard comes over and is like, "Step away, bro."
Yeah.
And then he starts chirping, like, "Fucking
yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Fascinated to see what
are you
this
gonna
kid's
do?
Gonna, hey, now,
what are you gonna
it's
do?
Gonna be like in 10 years or so.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, buddy.
And then fucking,
hey
man, step away.
Anyway, fascinated to see what he's going to do in 10 years if he's going to keep doing this particular.
Well, so apparently after this, for anyone who doesn't know, this kid was in a McLaren.
Yeah.
McLaren.
Yeah.
I
drove it on Gran Turismo.
Oh, okay.
Very fast car.
Very fast cars, very low to the ground.
Yeah.
He's on his phone, and then he starts speeding. Like, he goes up to like 72 miles an hour.
And he's live streaming while this is happening?
Live streaming while this is happening, and then crashes, like he skid. What do you think? Hydroplane? Hydroplane?
Yeah.
He does that, crashes.
Thankfully doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah, but then like once they get out of the car, immediately like they show his camera guy, and he's got blood all over his face, and he's like, "Yo, bro, get this other angle. Just straight to the content. Just content."
And his bodyguard comes up, "Get the other angle, bro."
Yeah. So it's just disgusting. Apparently, Kick did ban him permanently, but
Interesting, so they do have a line.
But they've permanently banned people in the past, and then they were back within like a couple of days.
Doesn't sound very permanent.
No.
Okay.
No. So
just checking.
We shall see. So don't be like a Jack Doherty.
Yeah.
Don't be like that guy.
Okay.
Don't do
it,
Cody.
Don't be like a Jack Flaherty either. I think he's the pitcher for the Dodgers who was like...
Or Ric Flair.
Who struck... No, Flaherty.
Oh, okay.
Flaherty?
Okay.
Flaherty.
Mike, you're saying Mike Flanagan.
No, Mike Flaherty. No, not even a Mike. It's oh my God. Now I forgot his first name. The pitcher for the Dodgers who gave up 4 runs and 5 1/3 last night and then strikes out Machado and it's like, "Sit the fuck down, bitch." And then it's like, you gave up 4 earned runs.
You're such a petty bitch. I love it.
Oh, I fucking hate these guys. I hate the
Let's go to a game. Let's go to a playoff game.
Fucking despise everything they stand for. And
go to a playoff game and say this to a group of Dodgers fans.
You and your well-run organization can fuck right off, Dodgers. Anyway, whatever. Game 3 in San Diego tomorrow. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it.
This series is incredible.
Okay.
Great shit.
Love baseball.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that was my rant on Jack Doherty.
On the kids. That was
Newsly.
On the youths. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. What the hell happened with Joker 2?
Oh, I don't know.
What happened?
That came out, huh?
Yeah.
You see it?
I didn't see
oh,
it.
no, I didn't see it either.
No, yeah.
No, I was busy.
Apparently people hate it.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened. Read some behind the scenes stuff.
Oh.
Kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
Some fun stuff.
I mean, my parents saw it and they enjoyed it.
Okay.
My brother was like, it was weird it was a musical.
Okay.
And I was like, you
that's
know what?
People, okay. So
if anything,
that's one factor I think that played into this.
But like that was announced. It wasn't like a surprise.
It was announced on Deadline, maybe on the trades, on Variety, on the Wrap, on THR,
on the Wangers.
On
we announced
Collider,
it too.
On
Geeks and Gamers.
I ran out of outlets.
I'm sure they.
Damn it.
You know, I bet you this movie is so controversial. I'm sure it's woke.
But they went the route that musicals shouldn't take. It's where they do the trailer without showing that it's a musical.
Oh, I guess you're right, huh?
Because they have music in the trailers, from what I recall.
Right.
But I don't think they show the characters singing.
I thought they released a clip like the week of the release.
It was a clip on Deadline.
Oh.
On THR. On Variety. On the Wrap. On Collider.
Arcadia
on Screen Rant.
Joker 2. Woof. Oh, that bad.
I'm so curious because I was like, I don't like mind the first one. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But didn't rush out to see this one. But like now I'm kind of curious. Kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I remember when my parents called me. So my parents called me on the way to the movies. And they were like, "Oh, we're going to go see Joker 2. And my mom was like, yeah, we saw your friend, Scott Mance, talking about it. And he didn't seem too, like...
Oh, no.
So my mom goes...
I don't like seeing Mance sad about movies.
I don't know the full... I didn't see, like, the clip. I don't know, like, what his thoughts were. But I think she said, like, he wasn't too, like, impressed with it or something like that. And then my dad, for some reason, was, like, being hostile. He was like, yeah, well, what does he know? Like, just... like going into the movie. I was like, Dad, you haven't seen it yet. You have to watch the movie first, okay?
I'm not gonna let Mance tell me how to feel about a movie before I've seen it.
It's like I don't know why he was I think my dad really my dad loves Joaquin Phoenix. I think he likes
the first one?
Yeah, I think he did.
Do.
And he loves Lady Gaga too. Like he loves
okay, so that was another I heard she was barely in this.
Interesting.
Which is fascinating. If that's true, people in the chat tell us if we're wrong.
Okay. Because my parents love the what's the
Oh, Star is Born?
Yeah.
You never saw that, huh?
No,
it's fucking great.
Which one?
Doesn't matter. You haven't seen any of them.
It's like Pride and Prejudice. Just stop.
I just saw the newest one, and it's fantastic.
Okay. So they loved them, and I was like, well, just go. Yeah, like I told both of them, go in with an open mind. The fact that it's getting mixed reviews, if anything, that's making me more interested in seeing it.
Yeah.
So then they called me after it ended, and my dad's like, yeah, it was okay. Maybe Mance
that
was
bums
right.
me out. Yeah, he doesn't want to admit.
Yeah,
it was okay, but I don't agree with Mance.
Yeah, still, what does he know? But I think my mom came out of it and enjoying it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we'll see. It did not do well financially.
Mm.
Made like 30-something million.
Well, the first one was like $1 billion movie, wasn't it?
Right. But this ain't going anywhere near that. This might struggle to make $100 million domestic. I'm thinking.
Do you think the title has anything to do with it?
I think it's one and that, and also like
it should have been Jokers.
Oh,
come on,
that's good.
There's two of them.
That's good.
There's two of them.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But it could have been a French S.
As a fan of the Fall Out Boy album, Folie, Deux, I appreciated the title, but not a lot of Fall Out Boy fans out there.
Well, is there any Fall Out Boy songs in the movie?
It's a good question. Let us know, chat. Let us know. I was keeping us honest.
Arcadio, is there any? You would know.
But I do think it's an interesting, why not just call it Joker 2 or Jokers? I do like that.
I like Jokers.
Yeah, I do like that a lot.
We'll wait for the third one.
That's not happening anytime soon. I believe everyone has said they don't want to do this again, which is so fascinating.
What's the behind-the-scenes thing that you heard?
No, just like they spent a shit ton of money.
Oh, okay.
$200 million. This was according to the article I read today. I think it was THR.
Deadline?
Might have been Variety. Might have been right. They gave Phillips like total creative control. I guess Joaquin Phoenix came up with the musical idea in a dream or something like that, which I fucking love.
If Joaquin Phoenix, if you're directing Joaquin Phoenix and he's like, I dreamt that this was a musical,
look,
you say fucking yes.
Look, he's dipping out of so many movies these days. If he's down for something, you lock him, you give him whatever he wants.
He already won the Oscar.
Yeah.
He don't need another one. He's fine.
I thought about his speech again the other day when he was going on about the cows. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. He don't eat meat.
Yeah, it was a noble cause he was going off of, but it was a very bizarre moment.
Like the Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
He's just like, don't come up here with your speeches and you're trying to make a difference. Just accept the award and fuck off. Lovely. Yeah. Well, we'll see it eventually, and when we do, we'll talk about it.
That's right.
Joker. How do you say it? What's the?
I think it's just how it's spelled. Folie, Deux.
Folie, Deux.
I don't know if the F is silent or not, but I think it's just Folie, Deux.
Okay. All right, there you go.
Underrated Fall Out Boy album, by the way. I'd say it's their last good album.
Where does it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
I'd probably go like 4.
It's their 4th album? That's what I meant. Sorry.
I'm sorry. It might be both. It might be their 4th best and their 4th album.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Hey.
Because it was after Infinity on High. It was after From Under the Cork Tree. Take This to Your Grave was before that. I don't know if there was an album before Take This to Your Grave.
I think I've only listened to 2, the first 2 albums. After that, I was kind of
like... sold out and started making Joker soundtracks.
When did they sell out?
Around the time of Folie.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, no, because then they broke up after that. And
really?
Then they came back with... whichever one had the Light 'Em Up song. Save Rock and Roll, I think, was that album.
Oh.
And that one, their sound was completely different. And it's like, ooh, what's going on here? But people like it.
Gotta change it up, man.
But
okay. Hey, what do we know?
Nothing.
Did we ever talk about the Blink second
the deluxe
part 2?
I I don't think we did. I think you might have been gone.
Oh, okay.
I think some good songs in there.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think like 2 or 3 are very good.
Yeah, the first couple, I think the first 2 that they released.
I Can't
like
Go
my
Back
favorite.
a lot. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like If You Never Left. I think that's probably my favorite one.
There's another one in there too. The other one's just kind of like they all
All
seem
in
like
my head. I like All in My Head.
I like All in My Head. They all they're all like Mark songs. Mark led songs.
Yeah.
I think. From what I remember.
Good mix. Like they go back and forth a lot.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, what's it called? Not
what?
I was like, what's One More Time? For some reason I thought the album was called We're Not Going Back. That's a different
Blink-182. We're not going back.
That's a different thing.
That's
a couple super chats real quick. Elizabeth
cool.
C sent in a super chat. Thank you, Elizabeth. Sup, Wangers finally have Monday off. Whoop whoop to watch live. Congrats, Christian. Thank you. You and Amber looked amazing. Wang on. Thank you so much.
You guys
Appreciate
did
that.
look very happy in those photos. I've never seen that happiness.
We were very
before.
tired.
The only time I saw you having close to that happiness was like a year or 2 ago whenever you went wine tasting and you had those videos coming out.
Oh, dude, when we went wine tasting,
yeah,
so good.
I still want to do that.
It was when we went in Italy. It was the perfect kind of wine because when you go wine tasting out here, like when we did it in Temecula, you go to like 3 different wineries. They put you in a big old bus, and by the time you get to the 3rd one, you're just fucking trashed.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you're not supposed to be, but I was.
Yeah.
And you're like, and then like you mix it in, you're getting drunk a little bit, and then driving in a truck, you're like, oh fuck. This one we went to, it was one location, and we got like one look of like.
Wait, this was in Italy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was in Chianti.
Okay.
With a nice bottle.
Where's
of
that on the
Chianti.
boot?
It's still northern.
Okay.
So this is when we were in Florence. We got a ride through the countryside up into Chianti because the big place in Italy for like wine and stuff is Tuscany. That's like one of the big ones. So it's like Tuscany and then Chianti is like right next to it. So we went there. We went to like their farm basically.
Okay.
And they obviously specialize in wine, but then they also specialize in like 2 different types of balsamic vinegar. And man,
okay,
dude, I
not a huge fan.
Neither was
when
I.
They pour that on the little plate there. I'm like, get that out of here.
Neither was I. This is the best balsamic vinegar I've ever had in my life. We ordered 2 bottles. Dude,
keep the balsamic vinegar coming.
They have 2. They have one that goes on sort of regular foods, your breads, your pastas. They put it on chicken wings. It was fucking amazing.
Okay.
They have a second one that's sweeter. They put it on gelato.
Okay, I was scared to ask this question.
Out of this world. What is gelato? Yeah. I don't know, but it's fucking good. It's good. It's ice cream.
You were mentioning all these fucking gelato places you went to, and I was like, what the fuck
There's
is
so
gelato?
many fucking gelato places. It's like...
It's their ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we have gelato out here.
Got it. Yeah, but I've never had it.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay.
That's like... I would get glimpses. I would have like... This past week, I think I'm over it, but this past week, I would get like... certain smells here and there. I'm like, oh fuck.
Okay.
I was back.
Take me back.
I was back. I was like, I fucking hate it here, man.
There's always a grounded feeling you get when you fly back, right? It's like you feel.
Oh, we go through our immigration process. just pile in.
You just feel like there's more weight on you when you get here, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Air is gross. It's stinky. What I thought was, it's like because there's so much culture in Italy, like there's so much important culture out there.
Okay.
Whether you're religious or not, like every church we went to was just fucking beautiful, and there was like history behind it. And then obviously, you go to Rome, you go to Florence, you have all these like incredible statues and buildings that have been around for hundreds of years, and just there's so much story behind that. And then I thought, who wants to go to Los Angeles for a trip? Do you know what I mean? Like I get coming to Hollywood.
Hollywood is the main appeal.
That's like one of the big ones, but it's just like
ugh.
It's such a polar opposite. I totally understand why like tourism has completely not ruined, like it is a problem. Like tourism is a problem out there, but it's also like helped them a lot because that's where a lot of the jobs come from. A lot of people that live in Italy, they do tours. Like our tour guide for the Vatican was just fucking awesome. She was so knowledgeable about everything. She broke down everything. Like before we went to the Sistine Chapel,
she broke down the Bible for you. It's like,
here's
the fucking deal about Jesus.
Every passage, baby.
Yeah.
Every passage.
Okay.
But it was just like that's just part of their life. So I felt a little guilty being out there just because like there's so many freaking tourists that go to their country and just overwhelm them. But it's just absolutely beautiful. Yep. Like, God, I miss it so much. Yeah. Like, I swear, you just walk around in their cities and it's restaurant, like no chains, none whatsoever.
I mentioned this a little bit last week, but in terms of the whole language barrier thing,
everyone speaks English.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it was super easy.
Love that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There are only
not like everyone needs to speak English type thing, but like just the anxiety of me being like I need to be able to communicate with people if I'm get lost, you know.
No,
like,
it's I will say the most that you would probably talk to people like taxi drivers, they all speak English because
that makes sense.
They're constantly taking tourists from one place to another. Restaurants, you'll probably come across some that don't speak English as much, but they all still do. You just look at the menu. You say what's on the menu. And a lot of the menus, too, had, like, Italian, and then there was, like, an English translation underneath it, or they had a separate side of it. They know what they're doing. Super easy, but, I mean, you know, as you fucking see, what is it?
Pizza is the word.
Well, pizza is Pizzoli or something like that. It's like panini. Not panini, no. But like all their appetizers, it's like antipasta. Antipasta is what it says on there. It was all pretty easy. But I will say, like the service is completely different over there.
Okay.
What I found interesting is that
in a good way or bad way. Do they care about the jobs more? Do they care about it less?
They don't have to because they get paid well.
Okay.
Because tipping is almost just like a luxury over there.
Okay.
So when you pay, you can pay with card, obviously, out there. But when you pay with card, there's no, like, you know how we pay out here? Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, it gives you the options for the percentages of how much you want to tip. You sign the thing. They don't have that out there. You scan your card, and they just give you your receipt, and they say, thank you, have a nice day. But almost every single place.
Is that everywhere except America? Because that happened to me, too.
Probably.
When I was out there.
Yes. Yeah. It's how terrible we pay our people.
Like, I was at a pub, and I forget what it was, but I was just said, keep the change, and he literally gave me the change back. He's like, it's this much. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It was a big time culture shock because, like, half the time I was like, I want to tip them. I just want, because what ends up happening is
are they euros or
it's all euros.
Euros?
Yeah. What ends up happening is that like there's like two different types of patience. It's either if they're driving, there's no patience. It's just fucking chaos.
Yeah.
You're just going. Yeah. And the driving out there is interesting because it's almost like everyone out there is just in sync. It's like a synergy. They just like they all sort of know the rules, and it's in a world that seems like there's no rules.
I was gonna say, like, is it like New York then? But it seems like it's more smooth,
way more chaotic.
Smooth than really?
No, way more chaotic. Yes.
Interesting.
People are constantly like
honking and shit.
Not even honking. No, not even honking. Because it's not even necessarily angry. Like everyone's speeding, getting up on each other's asses, and then just interchanging the lanes like constantly. But like no one crashes. Like and it just made me think, like, obviously if I drove this for the first time, I'd be freaking the fuck out. But when a kid is driving for the first time, he's grown up with all this. So it's like it's in his nature, it's in his blood, you know? So it's like there's like no patience when it comes to that. When it comes to restaurants, the most patient people, they will come to us. Let's say we sit down 10 minutes later. Okay, what do you want? not like rude like that, but it's like, you know, there were a couple times where people were like very friendly and open and talking with us and stuff. And those are the more fun ones. The ones that are a lot more open and talking with you, they're not necessarily working for a tip. They're just like genuinely like, you know, want to serve you. And those ones I noticed they like gave us free stuff at the end. They either gave us a free limoncello or like a free espresso at the end of our meal. So that was always lovely. But other ones, it's like we'll sit down for 10 minutes, kind of be waiting, and then they'll come up to us, okay, what do you want? Then we won't see them until they give us our food, and then in between that, we won't see them until they give us the check. They don't come and check up on you. They don't come in
I do kind of like that.
Well, it is in a way. It's I mean, it's just like, look, we're here to just serve you your food. We're so used to like our.
Constantly, are you okay?
Yes, we're so used to like because they want a good tip, they want to be more friendly. And when we did our boat trip, we were talking to a couple for New Zealand. They were like, you would love this because they were like, we love going to the States. We love TGI Fridays.
Hell yeah!
Our kids love TGI Fridays, and they were like.
You should have called me on the fucking spot. I don't care if it was 2 a.m. in L.A. Yeah. Fucking called me, and I would talk to the TGI Fridays people.
And they were like, and we love going to the States because like the waiters and waitresses, like they want to work for those tips, so they're so friendly. They want to talk. We love talking with them.
Oh, that's fun.
Meanwhile, in Italy, it's like, no, we don't have to do that because we get paid well.
Yeah.
And there's always a service charge too. So for the most part, there's always a service charge.
What do you mean? Like it's like a gratuity type thing?
Kind of, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's like built into it. So yeah, basically. So it's like very interesting. There was at one point, like we sat at one spot, we only heard from the person one time when they gave us our food, and then just like a lot of times you just gotta like reach out to them, like, hey, can I get the check? Yeah, sure. And then 10 minutes later, they'll come with the check, you know? Especially if it's like super busy, you're like never going to see, the staff or whatever. Yeah. The one place we went to, I had a gnocchi pasta with pesto. Oh, fucking amazing.
I hate pesto pasta so much.
Cody.
My wife made it today.
Where'd she get it from?
She just made it.
She made the pesto?
Yeah. Like just wish it from the store. Yeah.
Like from scratch, not even from the jar. She got it from a jar? Like she made pesto from scratch.
I'm assuming there's a jar involved.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
It's extra now. Hold on, let me see.
I gotta know, because I got a recommendation if she wants a pesto.
Hold on.
But after Italy, it's fucking game over. I don't know.
Right, hold on.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now. But I had that was one of my favorite places because the pasta was so good. The guy who was waiting us was awesome. He was just super chill. And then like they were pretty busy, and what was really cool, I felt like they felt this. They just kind of read it off us because we went here for lunch before our Vatican tour, and we lucked out because while we were eating, it started raining really, really hard, and it rained for maybe like 30 minutes, and then it went away.
What's the general weather like over there? It seems like it was sunny then rainy. It's got like a Florida vibe to it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't really that humid.
Okay.
When we went, it was pretty much perfect weather like the entire time. It was a little chilly at some spots, and it was like pretty warm in other spots.
Can always count on my wife to reply right away. By the way. Love her. She said it was from Costco.
Oh, okay. So it's a Kirkland brand.
She's made it from. She said I've made it from scratch before, but nobody eats pesto except me.
Tell her.
That's true. That's what I was gonna say because Griffin was having some today, and she's like, finally someone else eats pesto in this house.
Tell her next time.
So jar it is. She got a jar today.
Okay.
From Costco. Okay.
It's probably like a Kirkland branded.
Probably.
All right, hold on. I'll recommend her one from Sprouts.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing. Tell her tell her this. Next time she has pesto, invite Christian over because he's stoked. Tell her I had a great gnocchi pasta with pesto in Rome.
Okay, I will.
How come you don't like?
It's just not good, man.
Oh,
it's just not good. I've tried it. I've tried it on pizza.
That's okay, yeah.
And I just don't like the taste of the sauce.
Okay, alrighty.
Yeah.
Let me try to find it.
I like how we're both typing right now. Hold on 1 second. I just got to say he has Rex from Italy.
Here we go. I'll text this to you right now. But this one is my favorite from. It's delightful.
Okay.
And I use it on chickpea pasta. I can send her the recipe.
Please do.
And I'll make chicken. I'll make chicken pesto pasta. So like we'll do the chickpea pasta, and then I'll cut chunks of grilled chicken in it. Okay. It's with this pesto sauce. It's the best. Okay. It's just amazing.
Looking forward to it then. Let's see how this goes.
What does she say?
She's still typing. She said, absolutely not. No. It was your text that I just got. So
okay.
I was like, oh, no. She's still typing.
I'm wow.
To see what she says.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that. Well, so when we were at this place and had this amazing gnocchi pasta with pesto, the guy was super cool. And it's like they kind of knew that we were sort of waiting out the rain a little bit. So this is the one who they gave us some limoncello shots. Okay. To sip on while we were waiting. And I also got an espresso too, so it was lovely.
She said, ooh, yay. So she's happy. Someone else is going to have some damn pesto in this house.
I'll, you know what? In addition to that, I'll send her my whole recipe. It's not even my recipe. It's just shit that we buy. I feel like you can get a whole thing of chickpea pasta, too, from Costco, like a big old batch of it.
I try to avoid Costco whenever I can.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to go like
a fun place.
Once every few months. See the Jurassic Park ping-pong machine?
Yeah, fucking Makuga sent it to me.
Yeah, he sent it to me, too.
I was like, Josh. Yeah, I saw that when I was at Costco. It was $4,800, though.
Worth it.
It's fucking insane.
We can do it.
I saw it. I was like, I can envision a game room. Yeah. We can make this happen.
You can fit that in your garage.
It was next to, like, the poker tables and, like, the Pac-Man machine. And I was like, we can totally make this work. Like, this is great.
Yeah.
$4,800 for that. That's wild. That's wild.
All right. But, yeah. Okay. What they don't have out there is fettuccine Alfredo. That's very much.
I like fettuccine.
It's very much American.
They don't really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They
That's
don't do
disappointing.
That.
I didn't know that.
They don't. They don't. And what's funny about their pasta is so fucking good, but a lot of it is super basic. They don't like overwhelm it with a bunch of like shit.
Okay.
Some of it is just like, this is just the fucking tomato sauce that we
just
made.
the noodles and the sauce.
Yeah. They got some flavors in there too. Okay. But I think the best like bolognese I've ever had out there. Bowling A's, yes. Their pizza, out of control.
Okay.
A lot of margarita pizza. It's really, really good. Okay. And like they don't really have like pepperoni. It's just salami, basically.
Okay.
But it's fucking pretty good.
Okay.
It's really good.
I had Italian pizza at Epcot during the Italy section. Does that count? No.
No. I legit. I'll be pretentious. I don't know how I'm gonna have pasta ever again.
Oh.
It's not the same.
Okay.
Everything out here is too sweet. Like, way too fucking sweet.
What are you getting in lieu of the sweet? Are you just getting...
It's freshness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flavor. Okay.
Not like fucking sugary...
Appropriate amounts of salt.
Marinara sauce.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
The closest thing that I think we have out here is to some pretty good, damn good pasta is Pasta Sisters. Check it out. Culver City.
Only in Culver City?
Only in Culver City.
LA-based restaurant?
Okay. Yeah, it's wonderful. Because they make their pasta fresh right then and there. And it's very delightful.
Shout out to Pasta Sisters.
Great pesto pasta out there, too.
Okay.
Just saying.
Fair.
Wiley sent in super chat. Thank you, Wiley. Can you gab about Wes Craven's My Soul to Take? Just watched it for the first time. I
don't know if I've seen it.
Was tempted to watch that this past weekend. I think it's on Max.
Okay.
It's his last...
I want to say I've seen parts.
I think it's his last film.
I want to say... I feel like we talked about this, and I think you might be right,
I feel like it
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's... Yeah, it's not great, but it very much feels like he was trying to do, like, a new version of, like, Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, he was just, like, trying to do The man did 2 iconic horror films that changed the game a little bit. He did Nightmare on Elm Street. He did Scream. And I think he was trying to do the same thing with My Soul to Take. I think there's just, like, too many different ideas.
It was not his last movie. Scream 4 was his last movie.
Oh,
My Soul to Take was 2010.
Okay. All right. There you go. Hey, you went out with a banger.
Yeah.
Went out with a bang.
Yeah.
I did watch the Hills Have Eyes remake.
Yeah, what are you watching during the spooky times?
What have I watched so far? I've been in a Stephen King kick. I'm reading Salem's Lot right now.
Oh man, I've been wanting to talk about this book that I'm almost done with.
Is it Stephen King?
No, but it's a spooky book and it's so fucking good. I can't wait to talk about it on the show. Stay tuned. Hopefully next week. I want to talk about it.
Oh, there we go.
Wonderful.
All right. Yeah, I've been reading Salem's Lot because I never read it. It's his second book, I think, that he ever wrote, and I wanted.
Heard the book's great. I've considered reading it during my book series here.
It's funny reading it because it's his second book, and so it's just like, oh wow, yeah, like this is early in his career.
Okay.
And I was trying to read it before the new Salem's Lot movie came out on Max, but I started it when I was in Italy. Like, and I would read it when I was on the plane or on the trains.
How did you get by with your travel entertainment? Because you're looking at double digits of hours traveled, right? Both ways?
Yeah.
Okay, so how'd you get by?
On the way there, I watched, did I watch 2 movies? I watched one movie on the way there. I watched Bad Boys for Life.
Right.
On on that first flight. The second flight, because we went from LAX to Atlanta, then from Atlanta to Milan, Italy. That second flight. Oh, Amber and I watched The Bear, a couple episodes of The Bear. We almost finished season 2. We're literally one episode away from finishing season 2.
Wait, you're not even done with season 2?
No.
Wait, I remember you caught up and watched some of the. What?
Yeah, I know. We literally, because I brought her iPad and I downloaded all the episodes. We literally are on the finale. We just didn't watch the finale. We're like right there.
Finale, season 2 finale.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I'm sorry. Season 3.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, you scared me because I was like, why would you
yes.
stop midway through 2?
It is on 3. Yeah, I
Got
forget.
it.
Yes, we saw the. Oh my God, the Jamie Lee Curtis at the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Jesus criminy. Okay.
That's yeah.
Yeah, great. We watched that, and then I think I slept for a couple of hours, and then I don't think I really watched anything else. On the way back, I watched Dr. Sleep, and then I slept the entire.
Cut?
No, they didn't have it. Yeah. No, I wanted to. That would have.
Dr. Sleep is good, man. That's one of those movies where like I'll see a YouTube video pop up under like recommendations, and I'll check that shit out. And I'm just like rabbit hole of watching a bunch of those fucking things.
So when I watched it on the plane. At this point, it was close to like October 1st. I was like, oh, let's do it, spooky month, let's do it. But I've been wanting to watch it for the longest time. I've been saving it for October, even though I've seen it a billion times. But every time I was like, no, I want to watch the director's cut. Yeah. And so, but on the plane, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch it.
Is it still available on Max, the director's?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I have it on Blu-ray too, so I might pop that at some point. That is a movie I would say is better than the book, I would say. Okay. Yeah, because there's something that something they do in the book. I don't know if it's not really a spoiler. Basically, you remember the movie a lot, right? Yeah. Like Dan and what's the girl's name? Abra. Mm-hmm. They're literally related.
In the book.
Okay. I don't.
I kind of like that they're not in the movie. No, that he's just helping another kid.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't like that they're. It felt like a Rey Skywalker.
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone has to be connected.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I like it so much better that it's not connected. So that's my one thing about the book. The book's still really good though. And the fact that it melds it all together.
Jazz Dorito says, "What Stephen King book would you recommend? I'm trying to read other things besides Harry Potter." All right, I figured I'd bring that up now while we're talking Stephen King.
Jazz, have you read any Stephen King books?
I'm assuming not.
Not.
Let's go into the pretense that no, hasn't read any.
Ooh, what's a good sort of gateway Stephen King book? So my very
not The Gunslinger.
No.
That might have been my first, and
really
might be my only.
I think The Gunslinger is the only one that I've read 3, maybe 4 times.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
And I think I got it on the 3rd one.
Yeah. I audiobooked that one, and that was
that would be fun.
That was during I was driving from Collider to Corona, so that was like a 2.5 hour drive both ways. And I remember just like sitting in traffic, being like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?"
I've been while reading Salem's Lot when I go running, I've been listening to the audiobook of On Riding. It's fucking. You should read that. That's really cool. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, he goes into like writing tips and stuff like that. You don't have to necessarily listen to it, but like his life adventure and you hear some things. So
Jazz has not read a book.
King. All right. What would be not too long?
Okay, because I had a similar question for you because my wife was looking to read some Stephen King books. You recommended Misery. Spoiler alert, she didn't love it. Yeah. I think she was looking for something more spooky. So I don't know if Jazz is looking for something spooky.
Oh, yeah, give me some. So
because I heard Salem's Lot is a really scary book.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It's a slow burn in the beginning.
First time reading it?
Yeah, first time reading it.
Interesting. Okay.
And I can't not think about Midnight Mass the entire time.
I know.
Yeah. It's a pretty slow start. Nothing spooky has happened yet, but like there's some hints of like, oh, okay, I think I know what's gonna be going down here. What's funny is like I was gonna be like, Misery was the first book that I read, but I wasn't gonna recommend it because upon thinking about it, it's obviously not scary. There's also passages in that book where you're literally reading like the book he writes, Paul Sheldon, of Misery, one of the Misery books. Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. Maybe Salem's Lot. Oh, what's a spook? I mean, I would say It, but that's so long.
Jazz is looking for something spooky. So
spooky, definitely.
It is probably too much of a Yeah, too much of an adventure to embark on.
I mean,
some short. Like, is reading Carrie scary? Did not mean for that to rhyme.
Nah,
I'm just that good.
No. Carrie's also interesting too because it's like
it's his first book.
It's his very first book published. But it's like the way that the narrative is structured, it's sort of like through interviews. It's not really like in real time.
Really, the book is?
Yeah,
I
I think so. From what I remember, I think it's kind of like I think I want to say he was like inspired by Dracula. I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's been so long since I've read it. But I think he was kind of inspired by Dracula, Bram Stoker's, because I think that book is all like newspapers and interviews and stuff like that. And I think it's the police interviewing Sue Snell. Is that the main character's name?
She the one who survives?
Yeah, I think so. And she's recounting a lot of things. I want to say that's the case, but I don't.
All right, I found a Reddit thread about the scariest Stephen King book. Okay. List off some of these things. Let me know if you read them.
Mm-hmm.
Have you read the short story for 1408?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's good.
This one apparently said it's
yeah, that's pretty good.
Scary. Okay, we'll see about.
Ooh, the Mist is kind of like campy.
What about Cujo?
I never did read it. No, don't do it because I know what happens. Don't shoot. No,
All right.
No, not as a parent. No.
What about? Well, I'm not reading it.
Do you want me to tell you what happens in the book?
I think I understand.
Okay.
Based on your
don't read it. No. If you've seen the movie, it's not what happens.
What about The Shining? Is Shining scary?
Shining's pretty scary.
Okay.
Okay, but what scares Marissa though?
I'm more worried about Jazz right now.
Sorry.
I'm trying to find Jazz something. Forget about my wife for a second.
If Jazz, okay, well, fuck.
Jazz said they don't mind long books, so if they're looking for something scary, which they are, long book, I'm thinking maybe it. Just know it's kind of crazy.
As your first one, yeah, it's fucking wild. Like, you're not just getting horror, you're getting like straight up mythology. Hold on one second. Okay.
What about Pet Sematary?
That could be a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't read it.
Okay.
The Shining's a good one.
Okay.
Shining, okay. Especially because, like, Jazz, if you're a fan of, like, Shining, the movie, it's a nice contrast. Like, it's pretty different tonally. So there could be some interesting things in there.
Got a lot of people saying Revival here.
Oh.
Is that the one you and Brian are reading?
Oh.
No, that was
the Dead Zone.
Dead Zone.
I love the Dead Zone. Revival's only scary in, like, the very end. Like, literally the very, very end. It's just, like, haunting. But Revival's fucking great.
Okay.
Let me see.
The Boogeyman? That was a short story, though, right?
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Movie's okay, too. I like the recent one that came out. It's okay.
Oh, was that was based off of it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it was, huh?
Yeah. Directed by the guy who did Host.
Oh.
And Dash Cam.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Rob
Savage, I think his name.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Arcadia recommended Mr. Mercedes. You ever watch that one?
Read that one? I started it.
It's a show as well, right?
It's like, it's not scary. It's like a crime.
Yeah.
It's like a detective book.
Yeah. I think Arcadia said it was a nice like blend of like, not scary. But
The Outsider. That was a great show too. Damn.
Okay.
All right, Jazz. If you're willing to commit, because when I think of scary Stephen King, I think of it.
Okay. Go there.
When I read that book, there was like a passage in the very beginning. I was like, oh, that's fucking creepy. It might be a little, it gets just fucking weird. It's like oddly like his best stuff, but also it's like, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
That's kind of Stephen King a lot of the time. It's like, this is great, but why'd you do that?
Yeah. You really did not restrain yourself there.
Yeah. No. Tommy Knockas.
Yeah.
I never read the Tommy Knockas. But I'll keep y'all updated with Salem's Lot if it's spooky. Not a whole lot of his stuff is like really like scared me.
Okay.
But
and stay tuned for next week when Brian and Christian update you on the Dead Zone.
I finished it. I finished it. He did not. I don't know if he did.
Absolutely, he did not.
There's elements of the Dead Zone that could be kind of spooky, but nothing is like creepy as like monstery type of stuff. So, if you can do it, do it.
The book that I am currently reading, and hopefully we'll discuss next week. Scariest book I've read. I haven't read a lot, but scariest thing I've read for sure. It's
really
fucking great, and I kind of want you to read it after this. Yeah,
okay,
it's wonderful.
All right, I am.
Stay tuned.
Without saying too much, I've very much gotten into reading and just the world of books right now.
It's a great sentence.
So
it's a wonderful sentence.
You know, yeah. So I like me some books.
Okay.
I like I like some literature.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do the kids read anymore?
I don't know.
Young people, you reading these days? I feel like we gotta force people. There's gotta be like a rule. Every year you gotta read one book at least, like a good sized book.
And Amber and I always talk about when we do have kids that we're gonna make them readers. Like she obviously loves the Harry Potter books. You need to put J.K. aside, but I feel like that would be a big thing, and you can read those as a pretty young kid. I always think about like, when am I gonna introduce them? Like, I want to introduce them, obviously, like Stephen King, but that's not everything. Like, I want my kid to read Frankenstein. I want my kid, because it just like opens your mind and makes you fucking think about shit. And you put in perspective that this little girl was 18 years old when she wrote this shit. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah. Grendel. I fucking loved Grendel. I read that.
The fucking Beowulf?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I never read Grendel. I just read Beowulf.
I read both. I think I read Grendel. No, I read Beowulf in high school.
Remember the movie for that shit?
Yeah, I didn't like
Zemeckis?
it. I didn't like it.
Wow.
No, I didn't like it.
I'm weirdly stoked for his new one, though.
Which one is he doing?
Is it called Home? I don't know. It's the one where it's literally just the same shot the entire movie, told from like the perspective of the house.
Interesting.
It's got Tom Hanks and Robin Wright.
Oh, but they're like de-aged and stuff, right?
Yeah, and then it goes with them as they get older and stuff. Totally get why people might not be on board, but I am fucking stoked. It's got dinosaurs in the beginning. I'm fucking ready for this shit.
Okay, all right. Jazz, by the way, let me know. Keep us updated. Keep us updated on it, where you are. And
you might hit us up 8 years from now. Just let us know.
I read that book twice, and it took me 17 years each time. Oh, God. And when you get to that moment, I apologize. It's not. I didn't do it.
Here is the name of the movie.
Okay.
I am weirdly stoked for this thing. So we'll see how this goes.
Oh, someone put Agatha Christie, and then there were none. That's one of my favorites. When I read as a kid, I didn't read too many. Like I didn't read the actual Haunting of Hill House or like Turn of the Screw.
I almost bought it the other day. I was at Barnes and Noble. By the way, the family treated ourselves this weekend.
Oh,
Christian. We went down.
You went to Barnes and Noble.
Not just any Barnes and Noble. We went down to the Americana, Barnes and Noble in Glendale. All 3 stories of that bad boy. Oh my God! Did
you get a book?
No, we got a bunch of stuff for the kids. It was for them. They were with us, and we're like, I don't have time to browse the horror section right now. I can't do this. But no, I did pass the horror little table, and I was like, oh, there's Hill House. Might do it. But I haven't finished my other one yet, so I got to get that.
Yeah, I mean,
see how it goes.
I wonder if because I imagine all the books you're reading right now are a little bit more modern.
The one I'm reading, the newest one I'm reading is fairly new.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I want to be like on the pulse, like what's new.
Yeah, you're gonna help me out a lot because I need a break out of because all I was like when I get really into reading, I was like, I'll just read a Stephen King book. I need to break out.
I mean, I read Hell House from Richard Matheson, which was written decades and decades ago. But yeah, besides that, I think everything else was written. You
ever read Poe? Any Poe?
Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah.
Just like stuff from school. So like Telltale Heart.
Red Mask, the Death, fucking Red Mask.
Read The Raven.
The Raven.
Yeah.
Pit and the Pendulum. I had a collection of his stuff that we read in high school. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. This guy fucking gets it.
Yeah, this guy gets it, man.
This guy fucking gets it.
That guy died in the middle of the street. Nobody knows how he died.
Wiley, I want to get that OC book. Here's the problem. I did not check the Barnes & Noble at the Americana. I'm assuming they have it. But every Barnes & Noble, when I go to the entertainment section, I don't see a pop-up. I don't see Alan Sepinwall's name pop up for the OC book. I wanna fucking read that thing.
Okay.
Gotta check it out.
Check it out now.
I can also just order it online, I guess. But
you could also just get a Kindle.
I did buy the Mark Hoppus memoir that he announced.
Oh, you pre-ordered it?
I pre-ordered it. Yeah, so I'm excited for that one.
Where are you storing these books?
I have a bookshelf. My garage. My office.
So that's, wow. Okay.
Have I showed you a picture?
No.
It's coming together.
So where are your Blu-rays?
They were in the garage, buddy. Why don't you look at this shit? Hold on.
Oh, is it in the shelves now?
Yes, I hung up my shelves.
All right, okay, no, that's better. That's better.
I think I did. Oh, no, here it is. So it's a work in progress, but we're getting there. I'm putting my books down here, and then I'm putting my Blu-rays up there. I have my little.
That's all the Blu-rays you have?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I have a whole big fucking jar, but these are like the best of the best that I'm putting up there. I have at least one or two more Blu-ray shelves, but the problem was that like it's getting too tall.
Do you have carpet down there?
That's a rug.
Well, yeah, that's a
rug.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's the heat in there? Does it get hot?
It's tough.
Oh,
it's tough.
no.
But the winter's coming up, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, my little office is coming together.
Okay.
It's good. It's got posters, got guitars.
Yeah, I see that guitar hanging.
It's got me.
Okay,
you know?
well, that's all important. And you still have the Last Jedi poster. Wow.
Yep, I do.
I mean, I'm not one to. I need to update. I need to get Brian's face out of there with the runner. I need to get some more stuff.
Yeah, at least get a photo of you so you can stare at. Yeah, just. Right
I don't star in my things.
You should.
Nah. Batman.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Okay.
I watched Christine. Have you ever seen Christine?
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's great. It's on Max or Peacock. I think it's on Peacock.
Streaming somewhere.
Yes, it's fantastic. I watched Misery. Sorry, Marissa. The movie's really good. Yeah,
I like
very, very good.
Yeah, I watched it last year, I believe.
And I watched the Hills Have Eyes remake.
Fantastic.
I watched the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre
also
remake.
Fantastic. Better than the original. I said it.
It doesn't hold up.
I said it.
They're. You know what? Okay, I'm kind of with you there. I did rewatch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre after I went to Halloween Horror Nights because they had the maze there. It really made me want to watch it. That movie is wild. It's not my favorite, but I can see why it's so like influential of how just fucking.
Which movie, I'm sorry?
Huh?
Which one?
The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Sorry.
That movie.
I was distracted by something that popped up on screen just now. That was weird.
Is this happening again?
Something popped up. I don't know.
Is that like the third time this has happened?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it fixed. Sorry.
Things that you just gotta let people know about.
This
Apparently.
normally doesn't want to happen. Sorry. And then what is it? The Texas Chainsaw. Oh, I understand why the movie's so influential. It's so grimy. It's so nasty. It's fucking disgusting. But it's just like there's just that grit to it. And then you've seen the original, right? It's been a minute, maybe.
Yeah.
The fucking sound effect when he hits the guy over the head with the hammer. It's so gross. It's so disgusting. It's great.
Yeah.
I think a lot more happens in the remake. There's a lot more like. It's
I think
more
being
chaotic.
a young person at the time, like it just felt like this one. The
Yeah.
pacing was just
dude,
much more to my speed.
The shot where like the girl shoots herself and the camera, it goes back, gets their reactions after she kills herself, and it goes through her mouth, through her head, and then out in the back. It's like a 20-second shot. It goes all the way back and then out of the car through the bullet hole of the glass, and then it just keeps going further back, and then all the kids come out of the car and they're like throwing up and stuff. It's awesome. It's awesome.
That was that scene fucking caught me off guard.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy when I was a kid.
Oh, and that's
Then she do like the right before it, and then like she does like something crazy and then shoots her.
No.
Oh,
like
I'm
she
talking about the
like,
one in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like
shoots herself?
she shoots herself in the mouth.
Yeah.
She pulls it out of somewhere. It's like, oh, that's where it was.
Okay. Yeah.
And then like, what do you mean like ooh?
Doesn't she like hee and then like randomly shoots herself?
No.
Okay. Maybe I remember it wrong.
Maybe you're thinking of Resident Evil 7.
That's what it is, of course.
Because you watch both of those movies. It's like, no, this is just that game.
Do you hear the news about Resident Evil, by the way? New movie?
Oh, God. I thought you were talking about
Sorry. I need to specify these things with you.
The Barbarian guy?
Yeah.
Is that...
Yeah.
Is that a legit source?
Yes.
Okay.
He was going to do the Clue remake and then did Resident Evil instead.
Okay. No details, just like he's just attached to it. Okay.
Seems like this is what he's doing, though. He has a movie that's coming out, I think, next year.
Okay. Is it the weapons one?
Yeah, and then after that, I think he's doing Resident Evil. As of now, we'll see.
We'll see, because they keep trying. They keep trying.
Someone's going to get it. It just takes 9 tries.
Yeah, I think the route of a TV show is the way to go, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. You got me excited for a second.
Yeah.
Speaking of video games, you going to play Silent Hill?
No, I've never. I played one of the Silent Hills when I was a kid, and I was terrible at it.
You don't need to.
I feel like, and I was like, "What?" It might have been Silent Hill 2. Now that I think about it. Yeah, wasn't very good at it.
Comes out tomorrow, I think, or at midnight. I think you would be a lot better at this than you would be at Resident Evil.
Okay.
Because Silent Hill is all about the vibes. It's all about atmosphere.
Okay.
There's combat and like shooting and stuff, but that's not really the point. Like Like a lot of it is there's a lot of like melee weapons that you should be able to use, and then I think you get like a handgun, machine gun, but it's not like, like Resident Evil, you play a cop, so it's like this person knows how to use weapons. In Silent Hill 2, from what it's been forever since I played the original second game, but you're just some fucking guy.
Okay.
And I remember 2 being like really depressing. So it's like
okay.
Right there for you. No. But
right
but in terms of like story and stuff, like it deals with some really deep concepts and stuff.
Got it. Okay. Maybe I'll.
Whereas like Resident Evil's just.
Is it $70 though?
Yeah, it's like 69.
I have no room to talk because
you just buy a fucking.
I mentioned to Brian. I think it was during the Patreon show last week. I did a bad thing, Christian.
Okay.
I got the latest NBA 2K, which is fine. I get them every couple of years. Not every year. Maybe every 2 or 3. And I was impatient, and I bought $20 worth of VC instead of grinding because I'm just so sick of like you create a player on
VC.
Yeah, they're virtual currency. So you create your own player, and you gotta like play a bunch of games and increase your stats and all that. And it's the way they design it is just you have to put so many hours into this game to get your player to be good, or you can pay to increase your stats a little bit. And I
have a Game Shark back in the day too.
I paid Game Shark. I paid $20 to boost up my 3-point shooting.
Effectively spent like $90
on the latest, and I have never felt so much more buyer's remorse than when I increased my stats and it did nothing for me. And I was like, this was a fucking waste. I was expected to hit half-court threes. What is this?
Cody, it's spooky month.
Yeah.
So you can't be playing.
I know. By the way, I realized what I mixed up the Texas Chainsaw scene from. I think it was from, remember the Black Dahlia?
Barely.
Oh, okay. There's a scene towards the end of that where a woman shoots herself in the mouth, I think. And she does like the bye and then does that. That's what was caught in my head.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
Very similar to the two.
It actually kind of was.
Okay.
Creepy. Yeah, creepy.
All right.
Had to get that out of my head there. So like, that's what that was from.
Okay. Well, anyway. Have you just take a look.
Yeah.
Take a look at some of the things. Take a look at the game ranks before you buy. Maybe they'll sell.
I watched their video today.
Well, never mind.
The things that gamers regret or like admit they are bad at.
Oh, okay.
I forget what it was. One of their list things from today. It was good.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's Manny, what is it? Silent Hill's more like a Halloween Horror Nights maze.
Good.
Okay.
Is it hard? Is there an easy mode?
In the Game Ranks video, they said it. I'm sure there is an easy mode. Okay. I think he played it on normal and said it was pretty easy.
Okay, good.
He said
that's what I need.
What got me excited, he said it's longer. He said it took him like 16 hours to beat it, and I was like,
and the story's good though.
Yeah.
About sadness.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because every time, because like there's been like 7 or 8 mainline games in the Silent Hill franchise. Every single one is a different story about a different person. They're not connected whatsoever. It's not like Resident Evil where they all kind of overlap.
So they're all their own.
Yeah, it's always like someone goes through something traumatic and then goes to Silent Hill.
Yeah.
So it's like a metaphor for whatever the fuck they're going through and stuff.
We didn't talk about the Ghost of Tsushima sequel.
Oh, we didn't talk about that?
No, you were gone, buddy. You were in Italy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't make. Oh, I made a joke. I made a joke in Discord. Not there. Okay. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm stoked.
I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I'm so mad because of women.
I don't understand.
It's fucking baffling to me that people are so goddamn upset over something that shouldn't. Like, what do you?
It's a sequel to one of the coolest games in the last few years. Why are you not stoked? Why does it matter what the gender of the character is?
It doesn't fucking make any sense to me. Like, they're so upset that like. I don't know.
We don't got it. Yeah, it's. I'm excited for it.
Just like
sometime next year, it's coming out.
Yeah. No, I'm beyond. The first game is a fucking masterpiece. It's so good, and like a little bit of me was like, no, you know what? Not even that. It makes sense that it takes place a couple hundred years after because it's like that story's done. That first story is done.
And they're not saying you can't go back to that. Let's say they come up with another idea and they want to develop another game that's in that. You
could always do it
in that world. Sure.
Yeah. But I love that it's because it's Ghost of Yotai. Yotai. Yep. Oh, Ghost of Yotai. Yes. Yeah, like, cause like if you do Ghost of Tsushima 2, it's like, well, we explored the whole. Like, what else? Unlock more islands, maybe. I don't know. Like, yeah, let's do a different section of Japan. Totally different story. I'm totally down for that. Yeah, looks fucking beautiful. It's the same team behind it. Like, all the confidence in the world that this thing's gonna be fucking amazing. All the haters and crybabies and all the incels, don't play the fucking game. Yeah. This game's gonna fucking crush. It's gonna be great. And if you're weirded out by a female lead character, like, I don't. It's just like, you need to set your priorities a little bit differently. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's the same thing with the Assassin's Creed new one too, Shadows. Like, they were all upset because I think there was like 2 characters that you play as that it's like a woman, and then there was like a black guy, and they were all upset over it. It's like what are we?
I just don't have the energy to get this upset about things. I don't understand how. It's
just tell me you're racist and misogynistic without telling me you're those things. Like, honestly, at this point, it's really what it is. It's this. These are the same people that are.
I got you going.
I'm not gonna get political. I'm
just gonna say the game looked cool.
It looks fucking great. It looks awesome. And I feel like the girl who's playing Erika Ishii, wasn't she on a couple Schmoedowns too?
She was.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. What's up? We're friends.
Yeah,
come on the show.
Yeah,
we're excited for the game.
Kamala turned our show down. She went on Call Her Daddy instead.
Yeah, well, you know, we still got Trump. Or JD.
He hasn't said no yet.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about them dogs. He's like, yo, what's up with your dogs? They getting eaten? Yeah, exactly. Like, I Am Era says, the first story is done. What is there possibly left to do? Exactly. Like, I'm sure that there is some stuff, but like, yeah, more stories. That's totally cool. So yeah, that looks dope. Yeah. Did you hear what was announced today? Did you see the news?
The video game world?
Yeah.
Well,
because
I mean, the VC and NBA 2K might have been, like a discount. Maybe if I spent $25, I can get my mid-range shot to 90.
The game is celebrating its 10-year anniversary this year. I think literally this month. And then the developers said they're in early stages of an Alien Isolation sequel, baby.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not going to get this for like 6 years, but fucking finally,
It feels like, no, I get it, because from what I recall, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, you guys are always there to get us. When it came out, it didn't do gangbusters, right? Like, it did okay, and people had fun with it. It did streams of it and all that shit.
I think it very much
just
grew
more like
over
that decade. Just people being like, that game has aged really well and it's fun.
And I think more people that streamed it,
yeah,
in all those reactions got people to play it as well.
Yeah.
And I think Alien Romulus coming out this year too. That it's that sort of thing sort of popping up again. People were playing it again because of that movie. I saw one post. I think I mentioned this a couple of weeks back when we were talking about when I was replaying it. Someone had said, like, if Alien Isolation was 8 hours instead of like 18 hours, I think they said it probably could have popped off a little bit more. Yeah. But that's what excites me about a sequel, because they can take everything that's so good about that first one and make those adjustments for the second one.
Now they're going to make the main character a girl. Oh, wait. Hold on. Shit.
I'm going to be mad.
I'm going to get upset about now.
If it's about a white man, I'm going to be mad. Be so fucking mad. Because we haven't had enough of those games. Okay, imagine if Uncharted. Hear me out. Oh, no, they did that one spinoff.
Yeah, apparently it was good. I never played it, though.
Wow.
It was women.
Wow. I didn't
fun.
see no upset people about that.
Oh, Last of Us 2 trailer also. The season 2 trailer came out.
Yeah, they're doing it.
I'm just trying to take random video games.
They're doing it.
So.
That's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
that's all we're going to say. Yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I'm going to try to beat this before Silent Hill, because I think Silent Hill technically might be out by now.
Okay.
Might be out by now. I'm playing Assassin's Creed 2. Okay. I'm going back to the... I've
never played an Assassin's Creed.
The Assassin's Creed game for me are basically your Maddens or NBA 2K.
You just keep falling for it.
It's the same thing over and over,
keep
basically.
Using that VC to buy a cool sword
Yeah.
or something?
Oh, I won't do that. No. Actually, I'd say Assassin's Creed's better than that a little bit, because it's not just like... Those games are literally the same thing with slightly alterations.
Okay.
Yes?
What, Madden?
Yeah.
The sports game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, you fully... Like, I guess
the
closest thing to that would be like if I played Call of Duty, like a new Call of Duty every year. It's the same shit over and over. At least with Assassin's Creed, it is essentially the same game, but you're getting different environments, different stories, and stuff like that. And the reason why I'm playing Assassin's Creed 2 is because it takes place in Italy.
Yeah.
and it primarily
is this a PS2 game, PS3.
Ooh.
How bad does this look on your beautiful TV? Is what I'm asking.
No, it looks pretty good.
Okay.
No, this was PS3 and Xbox One.
I think that sounds right. Those around that time.
think so.
When that franchise popped off around that era.
Yes,
that makes sense.
I think it popped off the Xbox 360 originally. So maybe this is an Xbox 360 game.
Yeah, PS3, Xbox.
Okay, sorry, I said Xbox One. Sorry, it was 360 then One, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was definitely not PS2. It was definitely PS3, Xbox One. But it's been a minute because I played those ones like way back when they came out, and it was cool. Like because one of the main locations is in Florence, and that's where we stayed. And I was like, oh fuck, we were right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Florence Cathedral is cool. You fly up in there, and it's just fucking awesome. I forgot how awesome it was. I got really into Assassin's Creed during COVID when I was like, what am I gonna play? I subscribed to like the PlayStation Network sort of thing, and they had all of them for like 30 cents or whatever the fuck. So I just played a shit ton, and I got to a point where like I had to stop because I was like, I can't keep fucking jumping off a building into hay. I gotta stop. Because it eventually, all the games that I played were really, really good. I went through the Industrial Revolution. I went to Egypt. I was fighting the good fight with Blackbeard, Black Flag. Yeah. That's probably the best one. But like what they call the Ezio trilogy. Yeah. Shout out to our boy, Roger Craig Smith. Yes.
Yeah. Wait. He's a friend of the show, clearly. Yeah.
Roger Craig Smith.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yes. Why are you malfunctioning? That's his name, Chris.
I know. We've hung out with him.
Yes.
I went to Vegas with him.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Roger Craig Smith.
I was like, is there another name in there?
Yeah.
As Ezio Auditore Firenze. It's just fucking, it's so cool, man.
Yeah.
I tap your little foot. Yeah, so they had the Ezio trilogy on there for like $30 or something like that. So I grabbed it. So I don't know if I kind of have the Assassin's Creed bug. Might take a break with Silent Hill 2 and go back to it. Play all the other ones. I don't know. They came out with one like this year or last year. I didn't even know.
Yeah, it feels like they're fairly frequent.
Yeah.
Didn't they just push one back?
Yeah, the like samurai one they pushed. Well, I didn't read the statement. Manny, why did they push it? I think there was some kind of controversy behind that, but
it was just development reasons. It's not done yet.
I think so. I mean, they had a bunch of controversy because like you play as a woman in that one too, and it's just
boy.
But I didn't read the full statement as to why they pushed it back. It could have been, but it is kind of unfortunate that they're finally doing like, because people have been saying like, oh, they should do Assassin's Creed, but like as a samurai and you're doing some stealth stuff. And then, of course, Ghost of Tsushima came out, and it's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. It's like, it's going to be hard to compare the,
If it was ready for this year, it was supposed to come out end of this year.
I think so, yeah.
I still think you got the jump on the Ghost of Tsushima sequel.
Probably.
Get that.
Because that's not coming out. That's probably not coming out for a few years.
Yeah. Oh, no, next year, I think is.
Really?
They said in the trailer, I think. Man, he's driving.
Well, pull the fuck over. No.
You can't fact check us.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Manny's clearly driving to Los Angeles in 27 days where he's going to watch Wangers Karaoke Vol.5.
But yeah, Assassin's Creed's pretty dope. I don't think you would like it, but it's cool.
No.
It's cool.
Yeah.
They do a lot of cool shit where like the Templars are all the main bad guys and stuff like that. They go into weird.
The concept of the franchise sounds wild to me.
It's perfect for a movie.
If only.
If only.
But we'll see.
They say development. Excuse me.
Oh, hey, buddy. You okay there?
Yeah. Is that what Jeremiah Wise says? They say development, but Outlaws is Ubisoft 2, and Outlaws underperformed. They are scared, especially with the backlash, and the word is gameplay isn't great.
Okay.
I mean, like. How is gameplay not great? Every Assassin's Creed game, it's like the same. It's the same gameplay. I don't understand. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I've been wanting to play Outlaws, but
Oh, I forget that came out too, yeah.
But I'll probably, wait a little bit for that one.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know.
I still haven't even played. I never even finished the first Jedi game.
It's good. Yeah. I like Jedi
or whatever.
Jedi Fallen Order and then Survivor.
Yeah, I never played Survivor.
They were both pretty solid.
Okay.
Yeah. I liked the second one. The second one was pretty cool.
Okay.
I remember everything that happened, not entirely.
Okay.
But Yeah. Yeah, video games, man.
Yeah.
You're like getting sucked into them.
Yeah, you do. I finished The Quarry.
Yeah.
Did terrible. Did fucking terrible.
Oh, you did. I thought you said it was terrible.
No, I did. I mean, yeah, I did really bad.
Okay. All right.
Basically, whenever it got to a sequence where I had to use a gun, for some reason,
hard.
my joysticks, you too, like incredibly sensitive, and I failed every time, and the monsters would kill my people. And basically, everyone died.
Oh no!
All the bad guys got away. The monsters got away. It was rough, man.
Yeah, that one is gonna be a fun one to explore again because of different outcomes.
Yeah.
I did see that Until Dawn had a remake come out too.
Can we stop?
Oh, the remakes?
Can we just stop?
I don't
Can
know.
we make new shit?
I'm the sucker that's like, oh, you know what? I never finished it. Maybe I will.
I get like we fall for it every time, but can we stop?
They're not gonna.
Just make new shit.
Yeah.
What do I know?
I'm of the mindset of like take the Silent Hill 2 remake, for example. It's a little different.
Okay.
They haven't released a Silent Hill game proper since 2011, 2012. So like a very, very long time. And I feel like a lot of these, because the studio that did this one. They're not like the original. Who did Silent Hill? Was it Konami back in the day? I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure.
Sounds right.
But like they're not pumping out a Silent Hill game currently at the moment.
Well, they're gonna do the Kojima one, and then they didn't, right?
Right. Yes.
Right.
It was like Kojima and Del Toro.
Yeah.
And Norman Reedus.
Yeah. I never played that.
PT.
Yeah, I never played it.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But I feel like a remake of a franchise is a good, like, let's test the waters. Like, you know what? It's probably the safer bet of be like, let's remake this beloved classic. If it does well, then maybe we'll do. Well, I remember they did announce like a string of Silent Hill games besides the Silent Hill 2 remake. So, but it was a weird announcement. I don't know if they're like full, AAA games or if they're like mini experiences. I'm not entirely sure. But that's what I'm thinking. Like I guess when Resident Evil sort of came back, they came back with 7. They did 7, then it was like they did mainline remake. So it's
I'm fine with that strategy. I think that's a fun little thing to do.
I mean, it could be the same argument. It's like, stop doing remakes, but fuck, they're so good. They've all been really, really good.
Hey, I'm still playing the Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the 1+2.
I was thinking about. Oh god,
it's still downloaded on my PlayStation. I'm still playing that shit.
I've been thinking about remake Underground.
Oh yeah. Oh, there was an update on that, wasn't there?
Was there?
Not Underground specifically, but
like 3 and 4.
Yeah, Tony Hawk said there's an update coming soon, so fingers crossed it's about that. But
okay,
we'll see. I've been let down before.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. If they're doing it in pairs, they do 1, 2, then 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we got Underground and Underground 2 in one package? I can't see it because Underground is big. It's pretty big for one game, right?
For a Tony Hawk game, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for Underground 2.
I guess if you're doing like the whole open world environment, it's tough to do 2 full games.
Yeah. Unless you just kind of.
But then again, it's I mean, 4 even counts as that, so it's like combining that with 3 would be interesting. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
I
really hope they end up doing that. We'll see.
Made me want to replay it because I watched a cool little like YouTube documentary. I posted it in our Discord. It was about like Castle Bam. Like some guy went to Castle Bam and interviewed Bam, and they just basically like went over a bunch of stuff from.
Does
he
still live there?
I think so now. Now I think he does. I don't know. But yeah, they were kind of like reminiscing on a bunch of the Viva La Bam and all that stuff at that house. And they interviewed Bam, and they interviewed the other guy that did all their construction for them. It was like Tom something. I forget his name. But yeah, they're kind of going over everything. It's like, fuck, maybe want to rewatch Viva La Bam. And
fun show like times, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, check that out.
Check it out, guys. Check it out.
Patty said, "Oh, have you guys talked about the Until Dawn movie? I believe they just wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited for that.
I will finish it before that movie comes out.
Curious to see how they
I hope they clue
how they do it. Yeah.
I would imagine it's just
the whole appeal of the game is doing different scenarios.
I think it's just going to be a straight up thing.
But doesn't that bum me out? I don't know. Like I
don't give a shit.
No.
Not really.
I couldn't give less of a fuck.
No. Let him have his vision.
I don't fucking care.
It would be cool. This would be kind of ballsy if like he made, let's say, this is a lot of work, but
he made 8 different movies,
but all throughout the country. Like in this city they get this movie, in this city they get that movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I can see them doing. I mean, if they did like a Bandersnatch, Black Mirror sort of thing, where you could, go off and do different kind of things like that. But I don't know how that'll work unless they do a Clue where they do the Scooby-Doo ending.
Netflix never really did anything like that again, huh? In terms of I know they've done games, but in terms of like the narrative show or movie, did they do anything after that?
Not that I.
Because I remember that being wild when it first came out.
That was cool.
Like, it was
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Black Mirror.
But, yeah.
I don't know. Oh, hating Hoosers. Did another thing pop up?
It came up again?
I thought so.
Oh, I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a little annoying.
Man, sorry about that, guys. Did you watch the Vince McMahon documentary?
No, I had it in my queue though.
I think you might appreciate it more than I did.
I was interested in seeing it.
Like, because it very much, most of it feels like a greatest hits of WWE, just shit that's already known. But someone who does, as you young, but as someone who didn't follow it back then, I'm sure a lot of that will be interesting to you.
Well,
my biggest gripe was like, okay, I've heard about this from a 30 for 30 or from a Dark Side of the Ring. Like I've seen a lot of this stuff already. That being said, there is some crazy fucking shit that he says, and I'm like, this guy's insane.
I saw one clip where it was like his daughter's like, I'm not going to talk about that.
And he's like, so what we did was.
But they don't talk about all of his like scandals stuff.
No, that was the other fucking problem.
Yeah.
All right, so they started this I think a couple of years ago, and then the most recent scandals broke I think last year and this year, and they were clearly like, well, we're not going to get rid of all this footage.
Right.
So I wish they made this 5 years from now, to where like they can really talk about it, and the talking heads that they have there wouldn't be afraid to say what they really feel about the guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But there's some good stuff in there if you're interested. But watched all of it within a couple days. I was stoked for it. I want to see.
Oh, it's multiple episodes?
6.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
There's some good stuff in there.
All right. Maybe. Yeah, I put a bunch of stuff. I was like, I needed to watch. I was thinking about watching the Menendez show, but I was like,
How many shows does Ryan Murphy do?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and then I was like,
nothing but respect for the guy, but
and I was like,
got a lot of shows.
And then the Aaron Hernandez show too. That's also
2 on the air at the same time.
Fucking wild. I'll probably watch the. I like that one. Like the Dahmer show was fine. Again, it felt very like exploitative, and then to hear that the actual Menendez brothers were like speaking out again about it too. But I haven't seen the show, so I can't. I know the story enough, but I don't know what like liberties that they took. You know. To somewhat fictionalize it, so I don't know. So that's always very, very tricky. But yeah, I need to watch all those. I started watching VHS Beyond. I was gonna try to finish it last night, but
it's weird that you can. That's a movie where you can say I started watching it. Because you can stop it at certain chapters. And like that. It's weird that's like one of the few movies you can actually say that for.
Yeah, because I started watching it late last night, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna talk about it on the show, and then like after the first segment, I was just like, oh, I'm a lot more tired than I thought I was. So I paused it because I can do that. I'm gonna get back to it.
I almost watched a movie last night, and then I was like, it's 8:15. It's too late. I was like, I fucking hate myself.
Oh, God.
I can't watch a fucking movie.
What were you about to watch?
I was going to watch It's What's Inside, the Netflix one.
That's one I'm going to watch
I
next.
want to see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone was asking about that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to check that out. So we'll see.
Okay. I did watch a movie this weekend.
Okay.
Had a nice little date night with Amber.
You actually went out to the theater?
Went out to the
You
theater.
don't do that a lot these days, do you?
Yeah, I do it a lot.
You never do it.
I do.
You've never gone.
I haven't done it in 2 weeks.
You haven't gone in years.
Been out of the country. Thought about going to see a movie in Italy, but
that would have been fun.
They have no movie theaters out there.
That's a bummer.
Kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't see any.
Did they have posters for Gladiator 2 outside the Coliseum?
I think someone made that joke last week.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm a fraud. Everything I do is just derivative. Right.
But no, they did not.
Okay.
I saw The Substance.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, Amber, you want to go see a movie? She's like, I don't know. I was like, I want to go see The Substance. She's like, oh, I heard about that. Let's go see it.
Oh no, how'd she do?
Oh, she liked it.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Her first reaction was like, that movie should have ended 30 minutes earlier.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, no, I was fully on board.
So
I'm fully on board with the ending.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
This is exactly how I felt while watching it. As the ending is kind of unfolding, I'm like, Christian would fucking love this. Like, this is so up his alley.
It got to a point where it's like the movie knows that it ended, but they're like, no, you know what? We've got enough.
Let's see how far we can take this.
We've got enough money.
Yeah.
We're gonna just keep going with this.
Yeah. I love the substance.
Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. Yeah. Like, I think a lot of people will use I think they'll overhype movies about like being a little too crazy. Maybe because they haven't seen enough weird, crazy shit.
Sure. It's pretty out there.
This one's fucking out there. Really cool concept. I saw one person saying like it's not as gross, but the grossest thing in this movie is watching Dennis Quaid eat shrimp.
Yeah, it's so crazy how like genuinely great he is in the role too. Like
he's fucking absurd.
You gotta recognize it, man. He's wonderful in the role.
Like I don't care for his personal politics, and then I see him in this movie. It's like, God, he's a fucking good actor.
Fucking great in this.
He's so fucking.
He's fucking killing it right now.
Everybody loves a girl who smiles. God, he's so good.
You gotta watch her first movie, Revenge. It's similar structurally, but within different genres.
Doesn't sound fun.
So it's. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. It's but I mean like it's like a revenge action movie, but like it escalates in a similar way as this does, but just in that world.
Yeah.
Instead, and it is fantastic.
Well, I didn't quite know that this was body horror.
Yeah.
Until I started watching, and I was like, I didn't know I was watching a body horror.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't know anything.
Wonderful.
I went in completely blind, only knowing Margaret Qualley and Demi Moore were in it, and I knew that she was a French filmmaker, and she did Revenge. That's it. Yeah. Oh, and I knew Dennis Quaid was in it too. I think I saw something. What's weird is that when I saw a trailer for this, or I saw like some sort of like campaigning for it a couple months ago, I thought it was like a short film. I didn't know it was like a full feature film.
Oh, interesting.
I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And it was like all these people. This was like this was before Reagan came out, and I saw Dennis Quaid. I was like, whoa, this is interesting. What the hell? Yeah. And then it came out when we were in Italy. It came out like 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah. 2 or 3 weeks ago. We were in the theater. It was fucking packed.
Really?
Absolutely packed.
You're at this damn busy theater.
Yeah.
I get it.
But Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, music's great. Demi Moore's fucking awesome.
It's hilarious too. Like
it's hilarious. It's sad.
Yeah.
Like it's very, very sad. Yeah. Like I think that's like Demi Moore was just like
she was fantastic.
So fucking good. So and like both of them being like just incredibly more so Demi Moore than I think Margaret Qualley, but just like completely vulnerable and just like letting loose and like they're the scene in the movie where the scene that made me was like, oh man, that's fucking.
She's getting ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And she's so fucking good at it. And even Amber was like, oh, like she made like a noise during that scene. It's like, yeah, that's good shit. And then there's like crazy back. I don't even know what to call it. With not mild spoilers, but when the thing that made me fucking laugh was just like someone standing up and just monster.
Yeah, it reminded me of
Jesus Christ.
in Goldmember when the janitor was like, they would cut back to him. That was my first thought when that scene happened. It was fucking hilarious.
It's definitely one of the most obscure movies that I've seen in a minute, and especially and a David Cronenberg movie came out last year, and not nearly as I feel like David Cronenberg would be like, hey, hats off to you. Or was it Brandon Cronenberg came out earlier this year? What was the one with Mia Goth?
Yeah.
Is that this year?
Yeah, it was.
Holy shit.
Hi, baby.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, Cody.
Haven't seen his other one either.
Possessor?
No, I haven't seen it.
Cody.
Sorry, buddy.
Cody.
Is that the one where surgery is the new sex? No, that was David Cronenberg.
That was David Cronenberg.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Damn it all.
That was pretty sick.
Oh, God.
Did we talk about so The Substance? Go check it out. It's really good. It's worth it. So it is pretty long, but it's worth it.
We had some good burps tonight, buddy. You've had some good ones. Let that shit out.
Italian burps.
Yeah.
Rebel Ridge.
Oh yeah, Rebel Ridge is fucking good.
Oh
yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Really fucking rips, dude.
That one was trending for like a week or so on Twitter, or in the sense that it was showing up on my Twitter feed all the time. The fucking the scene that has been going around when he's going toe to toe with
the first one, or with all the guys, or which
no
one?
When he's what's the guy's name, Don Johnson, when they're just having their back and forth in front of the stage.
Easy.
When they're having their back and forth, he's like, yeah, you got that grin on you, like you just ate shit.
Yeah.
Like that scene is so fucking good.
Dude, I didn't know that in the opening scene, or he's in the whole movie. I didn't know that was fucking Roy from The Office.
Yeah.
I did not recognize him at all.
He was that.
He's so good.
Yeah, Rebel Ridge is
yeah, it's like it's almost like an unconventional action movie.
It's like Walking Tall if Walking Tall was made by an auteur.
You know? Hey.
No disrespect to Walking Tall, which is one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. I fucking love that thing.
Like,
but this is like a
elevated action
version
movie.
Of it. I don't know. It's like it's tough.
It's so well crafted, and it's like, the way that the action is shot, like it's a lot of build up. It's just a lot of build up tension.
It's interesting what the movie becomes when you think of what it's going to be within the first 30 minutes.
Yes.
And then it's like, it ends just like, oh, I thought that was the whole plot of the movie. I guess this is going to be something else. And it's almost like 3 different movies within in one, in a way. But very well done.
Yeah, right away I'm like, oh, this guy's listening to Iron Maiden. Like, let's fucking go. This is not what I'm... Yeah. This is going to be something different. Yeah. Jeremy Saulnier? Saulnier? Bangers, dude. Blue Ruin. I think the only one of his I haven't seen is Murder Party. Is that the other one?
Is that the Adam Sandler movie?
No, I thought he has a movie called Murder Party.
Oh, yeah, that's Murder Mysteries, the Adam Sandler one. I think you're right. I think you're right. Murder Party sounds right.
Because he has that.
I haven't seen that or Blue Ruin. I've seen Green Room.
He fucked up. He should have called this Red Ridge.
Yeah, should have kept it going.
Yes.
I saw his True Detective episodes that he did. I'm trying to think of. He was going to do season 3. And then I think he left or got fired, I think, after episode 2 or something like that.
Yeah, Murder Party, Blue Ruin, Green Room. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Hold the Dark. I didn't see that one.
Oh.
I didn't see that one. He True Detective, The Great War, and the... Which season is that?
3. True Detective?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to do 3.
Oh, he's credited, but he got fired from it?
Yeah, I think he directed the first couple. I want to say, and he was supposed to direct the whole thing.
Okay.
And I think he left or... got fired or something. I forget what happened there.
Keep it up, man.
Yeah.
This is great shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes some solid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rebel Ridge. Really good stuff. What else? Is there anything else?
That's most of my stuff. Let's see here. Rich Eisen stole my joke. We can get to that next week.
Are you going to see Saturday Night this weekend?
I kept thinking that's out. I didn't realize it's only playing in your elite AMC Burbank.
Come on out. We'll hang out.
It's not playing down by me, so I gotta wait another week. But I want to check it out. Yeah,
all right.
I want to see that.
Yeah. What else?
Is
there no spooky movies coming out?
I don't think so.
There's a bunch of stuff that I need to like. Cuckoo is Strange Darling is out there now too. Everything. There's so much stuff.
You never saw it?
No. I need to watch it. I know it's on the list.
I'm so excited for you. That's a fun
Annie
one.
asked thoughts.
That's not a horror.
Manny asked thoughts on Death. I think we've ran out of time.
Yeah, I mean we're going on 2 hours on the show here, Manny. That's a lead off topic.
Caitlin Cronenberg had a movie this year.
These damn Cronenbergs.
Which
They're
one?
Just out here delivering.
We got another. Oh man, what a family.
Oh man.
You need an extra son? Adopt me.
Are you hiring? Are you adopting?
Yeah.
Right now?
I
Can we inquire?
I love me the body horror.
Yeah.
I love me some body horror.
Yeah.
Watch The Blob. That's a good movie. That's not really. No, it's not really.
I've
body
only seen
horror.
the original one, the 50s.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Watch the remake. Frank Darabont. It's great. Really, really great.
You know he's directing Stranger Things?
Yeah, it's weird. He came out of retirement for that. That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Makes me so happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank Darabont is a fucking badass, dude. What was the whole thing? Yeah, he had like a whole thing with AMC and like the Walking Dead.
He sued AMC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best. That first season of Walking Dead. Fucking mint.
I don't mind where Walking Dead ended up going, but I am curious to see what it would have been.
Oh, Daryl Dixon?
If Darabont, the Book of Daryl, Book of Carol.
It's Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol.
Right. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol.
Oh, there it is. Yes. All
right. But I'm very curious what the show would have been if Darabont was on the whole time. Probably would have been a crazy production, and probably would have stressed a lot of people out.
Probably been way shorter.
Yeah, very curious.
Very short.
Yeah.
Do you hear? Was it Frank Darabont that had a? No, I was thinking of Peter Jackson's pitch of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Mm-hmm. Oh no, Frank Darabont worked on Dream Warriors. I think he worked on that script or an early version of it, or maybe it was like the later half. But it just made me think of that. I need to rewatch some Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. Did you ever hear about Peter Jackson's Nightmare on Elm Street? I think he had a full script.
Don't think so.
His script was, it was basically, I don't know if it was supposed to be like Freddy's Dead. It was supposed to be one of the later ones. And I think this was obviously before, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
New Line, obviously, blah, blah, blah.
Would love if that was his blank check movie where he was like, I want to do Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, I could be wrong, but it was like, oh yeah, maybe we'll eventually do these Lord of the Rings movies, but let's have you do this Nightmare one first or something like that. I could be wrong. But his pitch was basically like Freddy was so like not scary anymore that kids were willingly going to sleep to go and taunt Freddy.
That sounds familiar now.
Yeah.
It's coming back to me.
I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I don't know where it goes from there.
Yeah.
But that's really fucking cool. That's a really cool idea. Like they're just not afraid of him anymore. Yeah. And then, you figure it out from there.
Patty says the Daryl Dixon show is actually really great.
Okay.
So, take your word for it. Add another couple colons in there.
I saw he's in another movie. I saw him in a trailer for something recently.
In Craven, I think. Is he in Craven?
Maybe?
I think he might be in Craven.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just saw someone post about it. It's like, shout out to Norman Reedus for never changing your hairstyle, no matter the
since 2012, baby.
Yeah, just like doing the same thing over and over and over. So, When I'm Eric says Terrifier 3 this week. Have you ever seen those?
I've not seen any of them.
I watched the first one this past weekend, and
we watched a clip from it on this show, and I think it's the sticker in the Discord where I'm like,
oh
my phone, I think that's what it's from.
Yeah. It's some wild shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Let's wrap it up. Get some shout out to folks. Real quick. I forgot to, because we did ask a few people to be on the show, but they're all busy. Dorina was busy because she's doing her radio show on her channel. So go check that out. She's doing some DJ sets. Pika, 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 pika. So go check that out. That's the only shout out I want to get out.
Wangers Karaoke Vol.5.
Yes, thank you.
Probably should have talked about it earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Tickets will be on sale very soon.
Once again, we're doing this live with a live audience, guys.
Live audience,
you guys
baby.
Can come join the fun.
Woo!
Watch us sing terribly live in person.
Some people might be taking lessons.
That would be hilarious if you actually were. Oh, my God.
Yes. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned on all of our social medias. We will let you all know once tickets are on
very soon.
Sale. See if I think I missed
November 3rd.
November 3rd. No, I didn't miss any super chats. Okay, cool. Woo! Every week, give a shout out to our Patreons, $15 and up. If you want to join us on Patreon, please do that. We very much appreciate that. Cody, are you ready?
Ready.
Aaron Willie.
I am not about to sit here and argue with a grown-ass man about the movie Cars.
Alec Relmer Young.
Hi, Poppy.
Alexis Lopez.
You okay, Poppy?
Arcadio Castellanos. Billy Storley. What is that? Oh, I see. Okay, Bobby Mitchell.
Oh my God! Like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Brian Arsenal.
Hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. If you're watching after the show is live.
Brian D. Brian King.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Chris Jones.
I have to do a big supercut of all. That'd be so much work. But if I can find a supercut of all your burps specifically, it'd be some good ones.
Say
Chris Jones.
Listen, what he did? Would you have done that?
Cindy Perez.
Hey, baby, baby.
Connor Kennedy.
Come chuckle.
FS1138.
Is Fasha Dr. Evil?
Giuseppe. Gillespie.
Time that one fucking
Ooh,
perfectly,
that was
by
good.
the way.
Harley Payne.
Fucking timed it.
James Lavario. Julie Connor.
Oh, fuck.
Carl Soderback.
Listen. I felt I'm like 50. I batted 500. Jesus.
Cat Burger.
Residents are reporting that the migrants are walking off with the town's geese.
Kyle Johnson.
They take in the geese.
Maris Thornton.
You know where the geese are? In the park, in the lake.
Michael Bittner.
Geese.
Nick Wade.
Geese.
Owen Hart.
Geese.
Ruben 25.
Geese.
Sangalé.
Bulbasaur.
Senior Film.
The little dirty boy in the store.
Sergio Castaneda. Sir Sheridan Ponce. Stephanie Merritt. Stefan Zalosi. Terry Stockwell.
Bulbasaur.
TJ Jones.
Shamander.
Tyler Eklund.
Or the Squirtle.
Vin Kosha.
Wee.
And finally, Wiley Todd.
You are the reason. You are the reason. You are the reason.
All right, really quick. I forgot to send this one to you.
Okay.
Have you ever seen... Okay, hold on. Okay. Context. This is a girl watching
I
Sabrina...
almost want it without context.
It's just, you got it.
Okay.
It's a girl watching Sabrina Carpenter live perform Espresso.
Okay.
But the girl watching is so excited.
Okay.
And this is her singing to it.
Cause I'm a singer! Daddy loves so good! Wrapped on my finger! A twisted hammer! I'm working!
I love it. Hey, go crazy. Go crazy out there.
I just imagine
Halloween.
I imagine being next to her. It's like, girl, fucking just enjoy the show.
That's fucking good. Those tickets are expensive, by the way. I was going to buy
Oh,
them for
I'm
Marissa.
sure.
And I was like, oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that I had on here? Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
man.
on.
In terms of sound bites?
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
I'm
God.
not entirely sure. Oh, he's a cute puppy. Gillespie. San Francisco.
Geese.
No.
Geese.
Okay.
They take in the
No.
geese.
Oh, wait. Trump's word salad. Oh, Trump
You know
word
where
salad.
the geese are? In
There
the
we go.
park,
It's a
in the
Trump,
lake.
Trump word salad.
If you wanted to do a movie, there's no actor in Hollywood that could play the role. There's nobody that could do it. These actors, you know, they're a little bit shaky. They can't play the role. They'll bring in a big actor and you look, you say, oh, he's got no muscle content. He's got no muscle. We need a little muscle. Then they bring in another one, but he's got a weak face. He looks weak. No, these guys have the whole package. Unfortunately for our country, I watched one of them shouting at a judge, I kill you. I kill you when I get out. I kill you. And, you know, the judge is like, oh, he's never heard this
Sorry.
stuff. And even the guards, you know, they want to look for a new job themselves. I kill you. But it's all because Kamala let these people in. If you wanted to do a movie, there's no act.
You can't fucking write that better.
Oh, man.
Of course. That's where it comes around to.
That's where it...
That's fantastic.
These movies are failing because of Kamala. All right, folks. Thank you all. We appreciate every single one of you. We'll be back next week. Once again, karaoke. November 3rd, Sunday, live in Los Angeles in front of a live audience.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Tickets on sale soon. Thank you. Bye. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. There's another one where he's like swatting at a fly. It's great.
What?
Yeah, he's like, see, why are flies here? This wouldn't have happened under my administration. Let me try to find it.
Fuck.
Gillespie. Oh, yeah.
Geese.
And now they're building a coal plant a week. I don't like flies. Get out of here, fly. Never been a big fan of flies. You don't mind my bringing that up, do you? Anyway, this is a very aggressive sucker, that is. And now they're building.
Oh, boy.
Is Fasha Dr. Evil?
I wonder where the fly came from. See, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have had a fly up here. You're changing rapidly, but we can't take it any longer. We can't take it any longer. It takes centuries to build up the unique character of the United